Alright, I believe we're live now. Hello to whoever's waiting. Whoever was here patiently waiting for us to start. Now I need your first name, Falcon, because unless you want me to call you Falcon the whole time, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, well, I'm here with my good buddy Falcon, who's also a huge fan of the early 90s and late 80s and all that racing, all the older stuff, like me. He'll be hanging out. I'll be doing paints. We'll be watching this race together. Oh, 89 was when they got into it.
Yeah, Spingate, okay.
Yeah. Spingate was the year before, so this is the next year. So we got North Wilkesboro going. And while that's going, I'll be painting.
The greatest race car ever made.
Yeah, I'll be painting Harry Gant's car for the moment. I might just do a rough one on Gant's and then that way we could get more than one car on here, because otherwise it'll just be doing one car the whole stream, which is not the greatest, I don't think.
Yeah.
We can do this a little bigger. I don't have a good way to cut this off, but there. Actually, there. Okay. Good afternoon, Bob Jenkins.
The legend himself. Absolute legend.
Yes, sir. So I stole the
Benny Parsons and Ned Jarrett.
Heck yeah. So I stole the headlights off of Terry Labonte's paint that I did, but his are thinner than Harry Gant's both wheel lights. So I gotta go wider with these all the way over to the side, but they're also black. So we'll just paint them a very, very near black.
Oh yeah.
Also, I do have chat visible, so anybody that's hanging out, you guys want to talk about anything in particular, you know, just bring it up. Alright, so he's got to go a little more center yet.
Well, we'll definitely got some topics to talk about through the 1990s anyway.
Yeah, but I do want to save a lot of those for when we finish the pack, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
So we don't want to go too crazy here. I'm just going to widen the one and then I'll mirror it. So. It's going to go off to the side, probably.
How about Mark Martin? He came in ninth last year. He is now currently third in the Winston Cup point standings. But the biggest gainer of all is Morgan Shepherd.
Morgan Shepherd, kicking butt and taking names.
Man, Morgan Shepherd was such an underrated driver,
oh, God, yeah.
and some of the equipment he had.
Oh yeah. Oh, the one weird thing about the side of the car is this always has to be shorter. So resize this guy a little bit. 85 sounds. Oh no, I typed 85. Program. Wait, okay, now we're good.
Well, I slept on the sofa at home. My wife and daughter had a cold, so I didn't want to sleep in the bed and take a chance on catching
well, that's
the
a reasonable excuse.
I woke up the next morning and I had some back pains, and it all came from a early accident in my life when I was 23 years old. A cow ran out in front of me and I killed her on a motorcycle. And I spent a lot of years with problems with
yeah,
that.
Morgan Shepherd is a tough old cookie.
Really, I think is the crash at Daytona. I crashed a Busch car in practice and I broke a rib and tore some ligaments loose in my chest, and I think it just kind of loosened things up.
Now, apparently, we're told now, you didn't tell anyone in Daytona, but he had no use of his right arm at all. Had to ship with the left arm, and
that's
I guess
insane.
The left arm even late in the race.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, it's Daytona, but
I drove the whole race with just entirely with my left arm, and then 20 laps to go, I lost use of it, and so I was just barely hanging on to the steering wheel the last 20 laps. And
steering wheel.
Stern wheel.
Stern wheel.
Hey, you can tell he's from North Carolina.
God dang, that was some badass stuff. Hey, there's the Moroso car.
Oh yeah. Some of the greatest times and how many manufacturers NASCAR had back in this day and time, you know, with Buick and Oldsmobile keeping up with everybody else.
Yeah.
From a week-to-week basis, you couldn't really tell who was going to win.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my alternate screen here so I can actually see the race a little better than I have it. Okay, now it should be good. So at some point we'll export this and fix those lights because they're not perfect. I do need to take out the center pixel I use for reference for spacing. So first we need a green. That's actually pretty good lighting, that one is, the first one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mix between a Brit racing green and just a forest
yeah,
green.
It's very, I was thinking forest.
Greatest Oldsmobile ever.
I don't know the new layer button in this program yet.
There's Dick Trickle, Richard, Kyle Petty.
We'll grab this one and we'll darken it a little because that's obviously going to be too bright in the Daytona sun.
So my wife actually took me there for my birthday a while ago. First race, Dale Jr. done.
To Wilkesboro?
Yes. I got to go to North Wilkesboro, sit in turn 1, dude. It is the greatest sight you will ever see, with the mountains in the background. If I could recommend going anywhere, go to North Wilkesboro.
Hell yeah. Oh, I forgot to show my shirt. I have the shirt, guys. I have the shirt. Does anyone recognize this? Falcon, you recognize this?
Yes, I do. Holy cow.
It's the damn
no way.
menu from Thunder 03. So my now fiance and I went to Martinsville last year, and I'm a big Blaney fan. So him, I mean he won it this year too, but him winning Martinsville last year to make it to the Final Four and then win the championship was like...
I was actually there for that.
Oh, you were at Martinsville too?
Yes, I was.
Sick. We were both there then. We could have ran into each other. Who knows?
I was sitting in turn 1, up kind of high.
For Xfinity, I was in turn 1, up really high. For Cup, I was in turn 4, up really high.
Yeah, we were on totally separate ends. I was.
Well, for Cup, what about Xfinity?
I wasn't there for the Xfinity race.
What are you doing? You go to a race weekend. You go to all the races on the weekend. Come on.
I know. But
I got
see,
infield passes. Like I got all the bells and whistles from a friend. It was a fantastic time.
Yeah, best hot dogs you will ever eat.
I disagree. I hated the dogs, dude. I hated them.
Come on. You can't say that about the Martinsville
hot take. I hate the Martinsville hot dog. I'm sorry. It was so bad, dude. It had no flavor. I mean, I don't like much on my dog. Like, I'm a basic bitch, but, you know, it was...
And that's okay. That's okay.
Which, it should be okay. But that dog, it was so pink and so just... I hated it.
Well, my wife says the same thing about it. She's like, it's kind of bland, but it's better than, you know, we got a place over here in North Carolina called Artsdale Soda Shop, where Terry Labonte, his Xfinity team was, near the high school I went to, and they got really good hot dogs. Martinsville hot dogs are better than theirs, though. I can go ahead and, like, definitively say that.
Yeah, it was really bad though, dude. I did not have a good time with it. I couldn't finish it. It was bad.
Dude, my wife brought back, I think it was like 12, and I ate like 5 of them. They were so good.
Dude. Really?
Dude, yes, bro. They are so good. So good.
Disagree. By the way, I don't have an Oldsmobile template done yet, but I plan on doing the Ford fully first, because that one, the window has to come from the side, like to the side, and I'm probably going to follow this line here to see what it looks like and then fix it. But the Oldsmobile wraps around and just has like a black beam in between.
Yeah,
So that one's, it's a lot like the Ford in that it comes way over, but it actually literally just wraps right into the side window, which is going to be funky because it's going to be way over to here. That's a big gap in this.
Freaking huge.
So it's going to look a little odd on this car, but I want to do the Ford one first. What's up, Needham? Apparently it's your name. Yeah,
What's up, Needham?
I do have, thanks to a member of a community that paints for the other old NASCAR games, the Papyrus games, AC Racing. Shout out to him. I have these decals because of him and the numbers. So, but for that game, it does not have to be as accurate as I want to do it for this game. So it's gonna be it's a little bit of a different thing here.
Yeah, from what I feel like, you know, with us doing this 90s pack, it brings a lot of fans closer to what NASCAR really was back in the day.
With like, and I sharing resources and notes and all that.
Yeah, yeah, you know, like
finding logos.
Yeah, like that's like Andy Petrie. Andy Petrie was a crew chief on Harry Gant's car before he went over to Earnhardt and then came back and was the car owner of the Skull Bandit. And it's like, you know, and then Ken Schrader left from Hendrick to go drive the 33, which is still kind of cool.
Yeah. I need my contigs. Where did I save them?
There's actually a black stripe in between the white and the green. I just noticed that.
Yeah, there's a little more. Yep. Just a tiny. It's hard. Actually, no.
I've never noticed that.
Yep, it's very tiny. We'll get that too.
Wow.
It's so small.
Wow. That's actually really cool.
Let me get my... Yeah, it's those details you don't notice till you have actual quality photos. Like there was, I forget what paint it was. There was one that had a thin line like that. North Wilkesboro on, guys. If for those not versed in the older days, I mean it's back though. So I guess you guys would be versed in it with iRace and having it and everything now. I freaking love North Wilkesboro. It's so much fun.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. I think, honest to God, me and the wife are going up there for the All-Star race, though this will be my first official Cup race at North Wilkesboro because I was 2 years old. Oh, there went your car.
No, it's fine.
Oh, come on, Rob. Dadgummit, man.
Oh no!
You just done that one.
I did. I did do that one.
Oh. Man, all that hard work just went up in smoke.
That's how it is in racing.
Oh man, that's crazy. But we're going to the All-Star race for next year, and I'm super excited about that. Our 1-year wedding anniversary, we get to go to North Wilkesboro, and I'm super excited.
Wow, he actually, he is Earl's in a different spot. Well, that's fine. These contigs, honestly, I'm happy with this set. It might not be placed the same on every car, but this is like the closest set of contigs you'll find. He has crane cams up there. Most people have crane cams back here.
Yeah, there it is, right there in the corner. If you go back to that picture, yep, right there.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I was saying it's here, not where it's expected.
If you
oh yeah, you're delayed on my visuals. Sorry. I'm forgetting.
You're good. And the reason, to your point, the crane cams up at that image is normally at the quarter, because Neil Bonnet's 87 car for Junior Johnson had that crane cams, had 2 crane cams stacked on top of each other, and I'm like, that's weird.
Trying to get the shape right.
Back with more in North Wilkesboro after this. We are just about to go back
Is
to
that
green
shaped
flag
like?
racing after a two-car crash.
It's hard
Actually,
to
a
it's hard to
three-car crash
judge.
over in turn number 2. Rick Mast, Rob Moroso, and
The
Richard
shape
Petty
is a
involved.
little different.
Pace car pulls off the
It is
track
weird.
as
I don't know if
Mark
what's better, the
Martin
wider or the
leads
thinner
off
here.
start, and look at Dale Earnhart trying to sneak by
Because
the
to me,
number 11
to my
Budweiser
eye,
car
I
of
think the
Jeff
thinner's a little
Bodine.
too
On that
thin, but
restart, he went to the outside of the
I think they're
racetrack
thinner than this
to get
wide
to the
one.
brakes. And so Jeff Bodine maintains second position, and Dale Earnhardt in the
But
Goodrich Chevrolet
I don't
is
think
third.
they're.
Fourth position belongs to Dick
I
Trickle.
don't think they're much thinner.
Not really.
We'll go just a tiny bit. So I did 18-18 for the. Oops, I did 18-18. So if I do 17-18, that should be
First three just ahead of him. He runs in fourth
better.
spot.
That looks good to me.
knows how to mix it up on a short track. Perhaps has more wins on short tracks than any
I wish it the program had an actual like visual in the corners, so when you like change it, it would show what it would look like, big versus small.
Yeah. So he goes through the A post to the windshield. Where do I have the windows here? Oh yeah, I don't, because this is not a. I don't have the template done. Where'd my? You know what? I need to copy a Chevy.
I mean, it's
the front,
alumina.
the front windshield I'm not changing much, so.
No, not really. Between Alumina, Oldsmobile, and Buick.
No,
not
I haven't
really
really
at all.
touched the front windshields at all on anybody. I don't know if I will or not, but I haven't yet. Let's grab, this one's not done at all, so we'll just grab the stuff off that.
Trying to get inside, going down in turn 1.
Meanwhile, he has his hands full. The number 42 car of Kyle Petty is now becomes a 5-car battle for the race. Mark Martin has lengthened his lead just a little bit over second place Jeff Bodine. This side cam now, and Dick
All
Trickle's
he needs,
If you
all
know-
he needs is the windows, so let me just put that in first.
I know that this on Stapleton 42's YouTube channel the other day. The Lumina actually had the exhaust notches in the rear bumper, and I never even noticed that.
It had what notches in the bumper?
The where the exhaust came out on the actual car model,
Oh.
which is kind of cool.
You know, they called Dale Earnhardt intimidating. No wonder why. Look at that shot. That big black Chevrolet right on your rear bumper.
So just for reference, so I can see where this A post comes down. I'm pretty sure it's this curve here, and then right over to here is good.
Once again,
Do
Trickle tries to
something
get on
like
the
that.
inside.
Yeah, there you go. That line right there,
Not quite able to make it.
right where
Yeah.
the Winston.
Should I do
And
it
then
straight
it just-
across then?
Yeah, just do it. Yeah, just do it straight across. And
I don't know on the back though where it goes to, but we'll just go off of this for now. Maybe subject to change. I really don't know where that
Dick
maps
Trickle
to.
had a really good race car in the past couple of races in the 90s, because I've been watching the 1990 season again.
Just go, hold on. Just go
Going
here
down in
for
turn
now.
1, side by side with Dale Earnhardt.
I'll fix it then in a minute.
Yeah, he was positioned better to
Yeah, I've been going through them too to some extent.
Trickle was off of the turn, so he got the jump up the back straight.
Not like superly, but
This time,
I mean I'm up to Wilkes-Barre in the spring. This is literally where I'm at, minus being partway into the race before it.
I am at. Hang on, and I can tell you.
Okay, so the Oldsmobile window actually cuts it off, so it just actually goes up the B post where that window's gonna be. So I could leave this a little rough in the back. And
Yeah.
then it's just the trunk right down the
let him go.
angle. So
I'm
really,
at Sonoma.
what happened here? What is this?
What is? Wow, that's actually
Oh,
kind of
that's
cool.
the reflection of a... Is that a freaking, like, shark fin piece? What is that?
Where at? Let me see.
Right here. On the trunk.
Huh. I don't think they even had shark fins back then.
No, what is that then? It has to be.
Okay, there you go.
I can't tell. Is that the skull lettering from the side up on the trunk? Who painted this
Yes.
car? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Oh
We're
my
not
God.
wrapping that up there. No. This is where the line of accuracy is drawn
Wow.
and liberties shall be taken.
This is it. Screw this. I'm not doing it.
We'll do it live. Alright, so we don't technically need... It's gonna look weird because it cuts off with that, so we'll crop it here. That'll get fixed with the window. And we put the correct window
Yeah, because the
on.
window extends so far, and it's just like,
This whole trunk
holy
area.
Toledo.
Completely painted over.
Now the 11 and 66 cars begin to battle.
And then I'm actually gonna crop the front the right way. So chop it here, but I'll go from here to there. Okay. Right? Flip that guy. And I didn't look at meeting in the middle, so I'll have to just go off of the windshield.
Just
Double check that's good on the A-post. Get them out of the road.
The 17 car of Darrell Waltrip and the 25 of Ken Schrader. Here the Henry cars once again. They've been running nose to tail for the last several laps, except now Darrell Waltrip has been able to pass Ken Schrader.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Well, Jerry Punch
I wish we could get a live shot of it during the race, which would be kind of cool. See the car that you're actually doing on track.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is I don't have to reskew the number for the passenger side. It's just flipped, so we can grab that. Rotator.
I actually got to meet RC at Talladega, which is kind of cool.
I got to meet RC when I was working at the casino as a dealer. They had a charity poker tournament that had actually a few different NASCAR people. It was a racing one during a Pocono weekend, and I was so mad because, like, some people from public could sign up for the charity event and play poker with RCR and other drivers that were there. I don't remember who was there exactly because I was too mad to look at it to find out who. But they spoilers black, I think. Yeah, spoilers black. They straight up, like, would not let employees play poker, even though I had nothing to do with the poker department, and it's a charity event, so why would they be worried about cheating? There's no money to be made.
Yeah.
So I was really pissed at them for not letting me do that, but I did go over after and got to meet Childress after work and got a picture with him, and then he signed my racing helmet. And
that's neat.
And I asked him for a job. No,
How did that work out?
Totally cringe. No, it was really cringe. Alright, so that's... Well, actually, I want that to be the darker black. Used up here. The near black. Okay. For those who didn't see my Thunder 03 shirt, I gotta show it. It's so good. It was so they did because of Chastain. I never finished that story. I got sidetracked. They did a Martinsville shirt, has the year that the track was first running, and the menu says spring race, fall race, damage, disable, ride the wall since 1947.
Yes.
And then it says home of the video game move on the bottom. So because of Chastain's stuff, that inspired this shirt. Whoever the hell works at the t-shirt design companies to have done this, like, they need a raise. I had to get this shirt once I knew it existed. Alright, so roof number is going to be green. And I know I have a green one, but it's different size. So I'm actually just going to do this color swap here. We're going to grab... Oh, I need the green we have here. Which is what? 38, 98, 50.
His liking either. He's still running good, but I think he had hoped to be able to stay right up there with Mark Martin.
Oops, that is not what I meant to hit at all. 38, 98, 50. Thank you. That. Put this on a new layer, just so I don't accidentally change any of the school logos.
Yeah, because that would be bad.
Well, one of them's green anyway, so I actually do want to do that at some point. That is not enough tolerance. It's not cool. I mean, when it resizes. You know what I could do? I got a better idea. Let's grab this, tolerance, and first let's just see straight up. Oh, that's better. Okay. That. Make sure you hit save every so often because, you know, programs crash and things.
Oh, yeah.
Why can I not see?
Get very close to each other as they exit corner number 2. Waltrip running in.
It's probably more like 30 something, but yeah. It's actually smaller than that. It's got a lot of space around it.
Yeah. I tried 35.
It was it was too big the other way.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. It's pretty tight front and back.
There you go.
We'll go. I'll go a hair taller, a hair bigger than that.
We've rolled the dice, and I guess we're pretty good so far, but we've had the luxury of starting up front and had to race anybody. So maybe we're getting caution to the other guys that just on their cars. They might come up and beat us, but right now we're just going to enjoy.
Other thing that, while I think of it, the roof rail is white, so that box needs to be white. I still feel like that's too wide. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Alright, so we got this whole bandit. So again, easy peasy thanks to our buddy AC Racing. We've already got
shout out to AC Racing because he is badass.
Yeah, I mean we've been helping each other, but I think he's helped me more than he realizes with the logos he did have. It's too big yet. And there's a reason. I know there's other tools to resize to where I could set this to be like. I could. If I do the right thing. No, that's not the right thing. I could literally do this and just like toy with the size of it until I'm happy. But the problem with this is it leaves jagged edges. You see how hell before I even zoomed in, you see how jagged the edges of that are?
Yeah.
It's not smooth. So that's the reason I don't do that for anyone who's watching and wondering why aren't you just doing this? Also, I learned that this program does not like the undo button, so you know just don't use it. Try not to. I don't know why this program doesn't like the undo button, but it doesn't. So, level 20.
It's technology, it don't like certain things anyway.
Hey, I resemble that one more. Oh, that's huge on the hood. That actually goes to the fender. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's massive.
So maybe I do need that, like, just
Good run from Michael Waltrip, and now the leader is in heavy traffic as he sneaks up on the
guess we'll
number
try it.
33 car of Harry Gant. There's the bumper cam on Gant's
Oh,
car.
there it is. Oh, I got
They're
shot.
on the Gant bumper
Oh.
cam.
And Mark Martin
He's got the in-car this week.
lap down.
Hell yeah.
I said it, and it came into existence.
Now is going to be tougher to pass than some of those that he has called earlier, even though he has the
That is kind of cool, though. See Harry Gant, you know, the car that you're doing now on the TV.
Well, it's we're seeing from his view. We're seeing from the car we're doing now.
Ricky Rudd.
I don't know if I think this one's up here. That's to this. That's to this. That's to this. Yeah, this is this one. This is probably the wrong size, but we'll try it. I also recommend rotating before resizing, which is not what I did. So we're gonna do that quick. We'll get just the L.
Does the S do the same thing on the other side?
Yes, the S does as well, but I gotta do them separate because they're rotating opposite ways probably. So we're gonna take a stab at it. This is complete guesswork. I mean, not complete guesswork. I'm going off of this, so it's just actually it's kind of about center. Maybe hair under center. All right.
And especially on radial tires. Jeff Hammond, his crew chief, told me at Darlington that they just simply had not been able to get the handle on the radial
This
tires.
one right, the same amount.
Testing since then.
I also have no idea on the rotation. Like I'm just kind of guessing a bit.
You know, the strange thing is last year in
It's all right to guess, as long as you're close.
the radial tire. Darrell Waltrip lost the cylinder early on.
Out there.
It was still the fastest car here on 7 cylinders with radial tires. It looked like the radials was going to play right into his hands, but
Oh boy.
he's had a lot of trouble this year trying to get
Darrell Waltrip.
Oh,
in
nice,
that.
Needham. That's awesome.
now looks like he's got things well in
Needham's enjoying Christmas. He got a nice new computer.
Nice. Congratulations, Needham.
I feel like this white. I know I did an off-white, but I feel like it's contrasting with the number a little too much. I might do a little bit less off. It's a little too creamy.
Jerry Punch is with Jeff Hammond, the crew chief on Darrell's car.
Well, Jeffrey's talking to Darrell right now. Jeff, we're just talking upstairs. You guys have been working to try to
An
get the handle on the
absolute
radio
legend
repair
in his
for the
own
last
right,
second
Jeff
yesterday.
Hammond.
Oh God, yeah.
Now you found the handle.
Well, right now,
If there was a crew chief beside, you know, Kurt Shelberdine or Andy Petrie, it would be
Let him
Jeff
talk.
Hammond. And
like I say, so early in the
God.
race, the car seems to be working real well. We don't have to make very many adjustments to pick up enough speed to run with Mark. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape.
A veteran crew chief, Jeff Hammond, and a veteran driver, they predicted what was going to happen with the weather and the
Sorry, I
rain.
was half trolling you.
They may have hit on the right
No, I mean it.
But number 17 runs fourth in the first Union 400. The leader is Mark Martin in
It
car
looks
number
huge, but I know the way this shrinks. Everything on the front end is stretched like that way on the template.
And
so-
I wish I could. Oh my gosh, you're showing me tricks right now that I could do.
So yeah, I know it's STP, not 76 there. I'm not happy with this placement of the 76 logo that I have in my contigs. I might change that for the final thing, but I'm not happy.
Oh yeah.
Because I had to angle it to fit it, and it. Oh, what a pileup! Oh man! Whoa, bump and run to the outside. Wow.
And there goes Jeff Bodine.
And here-
Oh, that's good.
No, Brett. That's Brett. This is Brett's big day.
Oh yeah. Larry McReynolds being the crew chief on the 26
Oh no, wait. Is
car.
this one? Oh, Earnhardt won this one. That's not the controversial one. They're showing the other race from last year.
Oh yeah, this is the spring, that was the spring race of '89.
Yeah.
They didn't change to Illumina until Charlotte of the same year.
I don't have a shot of the back of Gant. You know what, Falcon? I'm gonna give you the task. Try to find the back of Harry Gant's car from 1990. Good luck.
You're. Oh.
I gotta give you something to do. I'm the one painting away here for no good reason. Oh, that Bandit font. I guess we could use this. It's not that one. This one.
Alright.
I have to make the Detroit gasket logo too. I don't have a good clean one, but this sticker is probably gonna be it.
Skull on the back. That's all it says. Skull.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Can you show me in Discord?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I want to see where the 33s are placed versus the text, how it's spaced, all that stuff.
Let's see if I can find another view because, okay, alright, I think I got two here. Let me see. Take this image and...
Yeah, just paste it in our chat.
Yeah, and then there's that, and then there was another car. Hang on 1 second.
Ah, that's a small picture. Where did you...
Oh, hang on.
That's not the picture. You got like the thumbnail.
I got one. Hang on a minute.
I'm waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm working on stuff.
There you go. That is a much better image.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
Well, I can play that game too, but now Morgan's far enough out in front of him, I don't think he has to worry about it.
Let's replay that and show you some of this tight short track action.
It looks like it's a skull and then bandit underneath it, and then the Oldsmobile across the bottom, which we'll do later.
Hang on, I got one more image for you, just
okay, we can work with that.
Just in case you wanted something kind of different.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this guy.
There you go.
I don't need this open anymore. I don't need this open anymore.
I think those two images would do pretty good. Just whatever you decide to work with on that. Yeah, but you see how
that guy, I mean, that's somebody's rendition though, and then they did both left and right, which is not what the photo's showing. I mean, maybe at one race they did, but not this one. Wait, does the skull text have an outline? Hold on.
Yes, it is black.
Oh, shnikes. I already resized all them. Son of a shnikes. Hey, hold on.
You saw some smoke just a moment ago coming off the fourth corner. That was Busch Miller. Looked like the engine let go in his automobile. You'll see him sitting on pit road with a lot of smoke coming
okay. Huh. Interesting.
No, I know. Thanks.
Yeah, just put the one on the right side of the tail light. Okay. It's kind of consistent with the right side of the tail light of the car. For the bandit. The same team that Harry Gant drove for, that 7 car, Dale Jr. got his first start in the Xfinity Series in that same car.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. That was 1995, which is kind of cool. That shoot, Dale Jr. had some big shoes to fill, especially, you know, who drove that car before. It's crazy.
Absolutely. Oh, I lost my... sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't full screen, guys. If anyone yelled at me, my bad. Williams having technical difficulties.
Yeah. That's perfect. There you go.
This little toy. One last.
That's super neat. That I mean, if Harry Gant was to see this on a game, I think it would be kind of cool for him to see it, just because it's his old car. You know, he spent most of his career in.
This font's pretty different for the Bandit, especially the I and the T. don't know what font he used. Actually, all of them. The letters have like a spike to them.
Excuse me.
Maybe I'll look for a better font later, but
There you go. There's a. Oh man,
What?
if you was to rewind the race, it showed his rear bumper from Dick Trickle's point of view.
Well, I'm gonna back it up. You
And-
pause it. Yeah, it did.
I just caught that.
Good catch. All right, on pause yours in like 3, 2, 1. You should be good.
Yep.
All right, you should be close enough. We synced up so that he doesn't have to have the stream delay for chatting. No, that's not big enough. Maybe it was right at 40. Again, I'm probably gonna at some point change, like find a better font for this. It's a little more accurate. But yeah. See, this is way too thick, and it's got those spikes on it. I'll find a better font, so we're just gonna put this here for now.
Oh, I timed it perfect.
Nice.
Yep. There it is. There it is. Pretty as you please, right there on where the right tail light would be.
See now, I don't know if you are synced up with me. You're probably synced up with the stream now. Cause I'm not seeing what you're seeing. I don't know.
You'll see it.
Well, see, you're out of sync though. I was trying to time us up. Well, that's up to you. Alright, so we need to redo the skull stuff with an outline. Do this one. I have to actually remove it first.
Look, Darryl Waltrip has caught Darryl Waltrip has caught Dick Trickle. Thank you, Bob.
Oh, there he is. There's the bandit. Let's see if it'll show it. It might be the next lap.
Dale Earnhardt just went a lap down to Mark Martin while we're watching this battle.
Waltrip moving to the outside.
Garrett Cope.
We need 1,000 cameras to cover all the action now, wouldn't we, Ned?
Yes, we would.
There he goes.
Lots of it all over the racetrack.
Right off.
Boy, Waltrip has to be feeling
The man Hutch Strickland. He was at the North Carolina Hall of Fame the other day with 2 other Alabama gang members, Donnie Allison and Jimmy Means.
I think there's a soft shadow around the freaking bandit sticker too.
Yeah, it's white.
And there's trouble up in turn 4.
Outlined in white.
There's only one problem with this, so we're gonna have to actually do this.
Oh no, Jared got in a wreck there.
Down in the 4th corner, didn't hit anything, kept going, but it does bring out our second caution flag of the day.
And Dale Earnhardt was just lapped 1 lap ago. And the next car to be lapped was Rusty Wallace. He saved being a lap down, but Dale Earnhardt a lap down. Business is going to pick up now, folks.
Ooh, watch pit road. It's going to be a zoo. We're already 1/4 of the way through this race. 100 laps have been completed. 13 cars are on the lead lap, and as Benny said, 13th position at the moment belonging to Rusty Wallace, and the pace car has picked up the field, and that means that pit road is open. And watch the flurry of activity as here they come. This is the crew cam being held by the guy that holds a stop and go sign, the NASCAR official at the end of pit road. This should give us some great
Okay,
cars
fitted with the lead lap cars. That's
Jerry Punch
interesting.
and Mark Martin.
Yeah, they used to have different rules about that. So look, this is the kind of detail I'm trying to pay attention to, is the outline of the O comes over top of the bandit.
Oh, the bandit.
So I had to do the skull outline separate. Yeah, we can get the skull lettering that's there behind it.
Oh my God, Larry McReynolds carrying a tire across the wall. That's cool as hell. And being a front tire carrier. I did not know that. The more you know.
Yeah, I actually found a photo of him, I think probably from this race. Like, it was a short track. It might have been from this race even, where he was carrying the tire around the car. I don't know where that photo got to, but I definitely found it. I thought I put it in one of the chats. I'm gonna merge down and copy this, but I'm gonna undo the merge so they're still separate if I need them. Ha, need them. Ha! Got them.
Daggum.
Alright, so the problem is I have to redo this. You know what, I'm going to do it on a new layer so we can just kind of try to line up. Oh, what size did I do? Somebody go back in the stream. Oh, it's way smaller. It was like 24. I think I did.
Yeah, 24, 20.
Yeah, 24. Nailed it. 24, Jeff Gordon. Oh, Needham, you were way off. Samsonite. Aha, but I need to get just this. Battle for the lead!
Wow, he made that look easy. Both those. Mark Marquard's car just not getting up to speed like he did earlier on in the race.
I forget what I did for angle. 35 or 40 or something like that. I mean, we don't know what's right yet anyway.
Right.
So we'll just take a guess. That's a little sharper than I did previous. Oh no, that's about right. Mike Alexander! There's the back of the 12 car! I don't have that! Oh wait, yeah, we did actually find that. No, we did find that.
That's actually Hutch Strickland in that car.
Yeah, because it's the white back.
Yep.
It wasn't Alexander. Yep. Alexander had the all red. Well, that's why I was like, I don't have that one. I don't have the back of the Alexander one. I have the back of the Strickland one. They keep saying Mike Alexander. Maybe it was him. Oh my god, if Alexander drove it when it was white as well, then they changed the paint. We didn't even know. That'd be funny. All we know is a lie. Alright, so what do I do with the bandit? Technically, we don't need the bandit. I just need it there for a reminder. Yeah, I got rid of it. No, whatever. Let's see, this is a second version. The first one. I'm just gonna grab it for reference. I know I need to redo it. I don't think it was that tiny either. I think it was bigger on the car, wasn't it?
What did that mean in terms of track position? Well, he came in third, and he came out of the pits in first position. Battle for second position now, beginning to heat up just a little bit.
Actually, I believe he came out in second.
This car's going to look absolutely incredible when it's done.
Yeah, we're going rough here though. We're not trying to go crazy yet. Go by itself. I love the whole year they talk about bias ply tires on this thing.
Oh yeah.
As fast as he was though before that caution period,
because honestly there really wasn't any difference between bias ply and the other tire selection that they had.
Yeah.
I mean, some advantages.
This will be sized nice actually. I have to do this over the windshield.
Now, are you able to put that decal over the window like it?
Yes, sir. All you do is you make a layer above the window, and then you're good. That's it. If I don't trim for these windows, they'll be solid. Like they'll be this gray. If I shut this off, they'll be solid white. Like the windows just are solid like that. The only one you can't put over is the driver. That's it. But this is sized pretty well. Assume it O's in like that.
Well, after coming into this season with such high expectations and getting off to a relatively poor start, Darrell, you ever think about retiring
now, the small logos. Let's save it. We haven't saved in a while. It does auto-save this new program. So I need to make this or use this one, but the font's all choppy on this one, so that's why I was gonna. This one's missing some font. I don't have this yet. Somebody put this in AC Racing's thing, but I don't have a copy of it yet, so I'll have to dig that out later. Food Lion, I think I have. Let me check. Let me see what I got on my other screen here. You guys can't see this. Waltrip saying he's intimidating. He took the Intimidator name before Intimidating.
Yeah, keep talking, Jaws.
I'm Jaws. Old Jaws.
Yeah, you should have retired back in 1990.
I just wish he could be a little bit more emphatic.
Freaking BP roasted him.
Me and BP.
Yeah, I love BP.
Man, BP is so unapologetic.
Yeah.
That's like at Bristol. Bob Jenkins made a joke about Benny Parsons eating, and he's like, "So I'm gonna eat anyway."
I had a good Food Lion logo. Does somebody have a Food Lion sponsorship in the lower numbers? That, like, I might have already done.
75 car. Hang on one
That's a high number.
second.
I said lower number. I swear I had a Food Lion. I have Food Country USA.
But not Food Lion.
But not Food Lion. I thought I did. I guess I don't. 'Cause this is my only layered file where it's like I have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
Let me see.
Carbs. Actually, this carbs one I made off of this. I think I did pretty good.
Let's go to John Curtin, who's with Steve Lloyd from. We have a spin here on the.
We have a spin on the backstretch.
Going to save it. He did a complete spin around, but
that's the front stretch.
Came in contact with the inside wall.
Maybe
here on the front stretch. However, Schrader keeps going. It wasn't hard contact by any means, but it does bring out another caution period, our third of the day.
And it's a break for Ricky Rudd and Dale Earnhardt. However, they had passed Darrell Waltrip and well out in front of him, but it puts them right back in the thick of things.
It sure does. Both Earnhardt and Ricky Rudd, who had gone laps down, now are back on the lead lap. So. Caution number 3 comes on lap number 127. It's still Darrell Waltrip leading Mark Martin and Dick Trickle here at North Wilkesboro. We'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back to the Brushy Mountains in the northwestern portion of North Carolina, North Wilkesboro Speedway. We're covering the First Union 400 Winston Cup race. Here in the top 10 of the end of 129
maybe
laps.
a hair big, but with a taller car, it's not too bad. I could probably scoot this down actually a little bit. But these doors are taller in these in the newer cars. That's good for now, I guess.
In 10th position. We are under our third caution of the day because of an incident here on the main straightaway involving Ken Schrader.
Oh, there you go.
I
There's a
think
good Food
the
Lion.
Food Lion
I see
logo.
it. That's a beautiful one. Good find. I know that one's available. I hadn't seen it, I guess.
Well, you.
Schrader slid almost all the way down toward the first turn and bumped the inside wall at the last moment.
The fans wonder why Mark Martin went from
now, a lot of the time, I know this is like a big no-no, but they don't actually have the registered trademark on most of the old logos. So for accuracy's sake, we're just gonna do that.
Not really, because track position is so doggone important. Not having to race those cars is the main thing. And Darrell Waltrip right now doesn't have to race.
My goodness, that's
Worked
freaking
for
huge!
you, or?
He's having trying to pass Harry again.
All right, bro, my bad.
Woo, no, that's good, dude. The bigger the better. That's too small.
That's what she said.
You were just waiting. You were waiting. You had that one since the stream started. You're like, when's he gonna say it? That's a little big. No? Oh man, cold.
I had to, dude. I had to. No, man. Oh, hello. Dick Trickle? Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, you know what? There's the back. There we go. You know what's weird about Dick Trickle's freaking paint? Look out. Oh, look out. Oh, good dodges. Good dodges.
There goes Bill Elliott. Thank
He
God.
didn't hit anything. He's all right.
Bill Elliott. Yeah.
Dude, the amount of times that somebody's had a rear bumper camera and they show it and Dick Trickle 66 is right behind them is insane. Go back if you have the time. Go through every race. Just click through the race. You know, jump ahead on the timeline and look for in-car footage. And you tell me how many times it's the rear bumper camera and it's Dick Trickle's nose. Because I swear to God, every single one I've seen up to this point of the season, Dick Trickle is the only car I ever see behind somebody.
Honest to God, Dick Trickle
so
should have
weird.
won some races in 1990.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that Cal Yarborough car was absolutely incredible.
It just was nuts how many times, though. I swear to God, his car is behind somebody with the rear bumper camera. Oh, I missed the in-car replay. Darn.
And here is the way it looked from our vantage point here on the main straightaway.
Oh, he cut in. Car low. Look out, Terry. Where are you going? Oh my God.
Sterling Marlin.
No,
No, Bill chopped. That was on Bill or a spotter.
That was Jeff Bodine. That
Or
was
sorry,
Bill.
Bodine. Sorry. Now Needham's got me saying it. No, I'm blaming him. It's
See,
me.
there goes Bill. He was sliding past Ricky Rudd there.
I'm sorry, Needham. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I'm the big goof. All right, so we need this logo.
Yeah,
for the
Marlin.
back.
Yeah, Marlin got into Bodine, and then yeah, Bill's already spinning out along with Ricky Rudd there.
How is he doing? Well, he's back in the middle of the pack, shown in 10th position at the moment. But remember, he was a lap down not too long ago. He is now, however, back on the lead lap, and not too far ahead of Dale Earnhardt is the guy that sat on the pole.
We need bigger than that because it's huge on the back of his car.
Yeah, and there's the perfect example for it. It is huge.
That's probably, I mean, it as ridiculously huge as that is, that's probably pretty freaking accurate.
Oh yeah.
They wanted you to know what car this was.
Al Needham was like, "Go." That's it.
This one.
A lot of bumping and banging going on out there so far today, but nothing that I would call blatant or intentional by any means.
No, nothing intentional.
There you go.
I'm gonna go again. The width is although this might kill it a little bit.
I would look at the reference photos I showed you, and
Yeah, I have
look
them
at
on
it.
the other screen. I was actually already looking.
Very closely and will indeed hand out some fines if they think that anything was intentional out there on the racetrack.
It's pretty high up.
Earnhardt and intentional.
It's actually weirdly high up. Actually, the skull logo might be lower. Let's lower the skull logo a little.
That's the yellow Ford.
He's a lap down, shown in 20th
Yeah, that'll probably be better. All right.
Mike Alexander.
God, it's huge on the back. That's what they
That's
did.
cool.
Okay, so the only thing left, I gotta find that accessibility one. I forget what that is, but that logo's somewhere. Olds we're not doing yet. I'll do that with the template for the car. Same with the front end. These headlights, I guess, I don't know if they line up yet. We gotta do Detroit gasket, and then the black thin stripe around the white, which is super easy. All right, Needham. So we'll do the black stripe first. Let's
Well, the car seems to be working well for
duplicate.
Denny, and I expect Bud Moore would be running a higher gear than a lot of the teams out here. And of course, the
Go
higher
two.
road would be a good place to
I should just go
run
one
if you
actually.
do have a high gear, and the track gets slicker, that high gear will
And
work
then,
better for you.
oops, that's not wrong.
Let's.
Nope, that's the wrong. Wait, oh my God, the black and white. It would have been cool.
car, Rusty Wallace.
So right there.
Let's see.
The only thing I'm going to do different is because the front end maps to larger than the sides, we're going to go up one.
I don't know if this might be helpful for the Detroit Gaskets logo.
I have a good one. I have this one here. I just need the text to be full. This one got cut off, the only nice one I had. Is that the... Oh, that's... Where did you find that? Falcon coming through. I'm gonna have to paint all my cars with Falcon hanging out. Can you just I could just probably take this practically for the font, and then I'll take the logo from the sticker. Just murder that. Make it non-contig, because I don't care if the logo gets chopped. That chopped a little ugly though, I think. Yeah, I think that was a little too aggressive. Actually, it was just when I got rid of it.
Well, it's another car that had trouble earlier on, but running awfully well now.
You can see a lot of battle scars.
Did you know J.D. McDuffie actually drove the Detroit Gasket car?
There's quite a few people. There were, dude, the amount of Detroit Gasket cars. Look out! Problems!
Yay! A wreck! Aww.
Marlon and Spencer.
That sucks. I gotta do both those cars.
Yeah,
and now they're destroyed.
Now you do. Now you gotta fix them.
Now we figured out those guys, when they want caution flags, there was a long time ago we were talking about needing caution flags. All we got to do is go to
they need them.
Report down there.
That seems like here it is again.
The 57 car spins, and I tell you what, Earnhardt just gets by. The 6-car Martin just gets by. But Sterling Marlin went down on the inside.
I don't know how this is gonna select. Maybe I can't grab this easily.
He went in the wall hard with the left side.
Bobby Hillen did some agricultural racing, taking his number 8 car through the grass on the inside of the racetrack. And there is Jimmy Spencer's car, number 57, and a lot of pit stops being made. Jerry punches in Darrell Waltrip's pit. But Darrell did not come in, Jerry.
Well, Darrell's crew is here waiting on him. A lot of people were expecting Darrell to come in, as were Mark Martin and some of the guys. But some of the other cars that have made a pit stop, Labonte is in, as is the Dick Trickle car. They came in for a 4-tire change. So apparently the car number 1, the car number 15 is in. That is, of course, is Morgan Shepherd in the Motorcraft Ford. Left 5 tires going on.
Do I want to do this? So let's see.
Well, Jimmy Spencer is
actually, first, does it have an outline on there? No, it does not. Or if it does, it's really hard to tell. I don't think it has an outline. I think that's just text. Did I lose you, Falcon, sir? You've been too quiet. I think Falcon's busy now. It's just me. Hello. Help! I'm just kidding.
So we're under caution once again. This one because of an accident.
Oops.
Over in turn number 2 between Jimmy Spencer and number 57 and Sterling Marlin, whose car is parked against the outside wall.
This is not going to go well because I don't want to...
Sorry about that. I had a Christmas phone call from my grandmother.
No, you're good. Contracting never goes well in this program, so... Yeah.
Did I find you the wrong image, or...?
No, it doesn't have an outline is the problem. And this is actually kind of rough to when you need the text without the outline, it's pretty rough to do. The best I could do is the whole thing, but even then, like the S and the A are filled. No, I'm abandoning that shit. Let me get this first. Let's see, is it does have that outline mostly.
This rather simplistic-looking piece of equipment is called an English wheel.
Try that one.
John Dotson, the fabricator,
hold on.
Doing is bending a piece of what was straight metal to make a fender well ball. That's the well that metal that comes out over the top.
No, I tried that one earlier.
In the old days, you have to do it with a hammer and a dolly.
It's too tiny.
Hammering all day long and using Bondo to make it nice and smooth. Well, this English wheel developed
Well, damn, I tried.
Yeah, you did. No, you good.
The very smooth contour of the Rolls-Royce bodies, all handmade.
Right,
Now
so
it's being
first
applied
let's
to Winston Cup racing.
do
John, what have you got here?
just this rough.
What a beautiful contour for the fender.
Well, that English wheel is going to be used a lot by a lot of teams after this short track race at North Wilkesboro this afternoon. Well, Jerry Punch is with Sterling Marlin, who is apparently out of today's race.
I definitely tried, though.
No, you did fine.
Well,
We were...
you know, had it restart and the car's working real good. You know,
I feel so bad for Sterling Marlin. Like, for what he's going through right now, especially having Parkinson's disease.
Yeah.
When I cut go under, it looked like he stood in the gas to keep him going up the wall and hum in the right rear and turn us in the wall. But you know, snow coals ran great, and yeah, that's the best we've run in a long time here. So we're just sitting riding and taking our time, and you know, it's unfortunate it happened. You know,
It'll be all right, Sterling. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Tough break for him here at Wilkesboro after what happened at Bristol a couple of weeks ago. Then coming here and having this problem, he was 9th in the points, but he will drop down.
I also really felt for Marlin when the Earnhardt thing happened, because so many people blamed him for no good reason. Like, that was kind of... It took Dale Jr. coming to his defense before anybody actually really listened.
Yeah, and I think that was the problem for him, because, like...
It shouldn't have come to that.
It was just really a racing accident. Like, shit like that happens all the time.
I still don't even think Sterling hit it until he was already spinning. I feel like... I don't know. I still say it was so freaking close, you can't tell. Alright, now... You've got that.
But what I say what should have happened is that if Marlin would have backed out and have been a little more patient.
It was the last lap, dude. Ain't nobody patient.
You know, I think the whole wreck itself could have been avoided. Really.
It was the last lap.
In my opinion.
It was the last.
I mean,
and he got arrow loose before. I still think he got. I don't know. This is controversial, but I think he got arrow loose before anyone actually made contact. But hey, what's up, dude?
I agree.
Welcome, Sports Hacker, to the chat. I didn't have chat up for a minute, so I apologize for the delay in response. Oh, we're gonna need a.
What's going on, Sports Tracker?
Hold on. We are experiencing technical difficulties with this program right now. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna save it and reboot this program.
Yay, the fun part.
These like to crap out. Yeah, I only have so many days left on the trial. I gotta finish the 90s pack. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we do have to finish that because I am super excited for it to be released and see the hard work that we put into it, and you know.
I think he hit the inside curbing trying to slow down from that Bobby Hillin situation that you just mentioned, and all at once the Peak Antifreeze Pontiac spun right in front of a lot of cars, but not too many of them hit him at any.
Well, the number 98 car of Butch Miller also became involved in it. Here's a replay.
Well, maybe he didn't hit the curbing. It looks like Mike Alexander in car number 12 got into Kyle as they went into turn 3.
Kyle backing up and hitting the outside wall between turns 3 and 4.
Sorry for the lagging in the stream. My paint programs were murdering themselves.
But it was after it was sideways.
So I had to make an evasive maneuver.
But they did it.
Here comes Kyle into the pits now. They'll check that car over and send it back out if everything is okay on it.
I think Falcon stepped away again, which is fine.
Cars that are still in the lead lap.
He was running 7th when he had the spin over there in turn number 3.
Dude, I remember when Wachovia became Wells Fargo, because that was recent. More recent, anyway.
Not lose any positions at all.
Well, he's going to have to hurry and not lose a lap.
They're still working on the left side of the car. I don't think they're going to get it back. Well, yeah, they did.
My paint program's opening over here.
Just ahead of the pace
Oh,
car.
no, it's not. Just the logo was.
Stay on the lead lap. We're under caution once again here at North
Don't.
Wilkesboro. We'll be back with more
No, you were full of it.
after this.
Oh no.
With 172
No.
There's no way. I saved it 1,000,000 times during the stream. Hold on, there's an auto backup. That's not even the right car.
Well, apparently what Ned said a bit
Philip's
ago,
goal
Jackson
car.
was gonna talk with Jeff Hammond and Jeff said, hey,
Sorry.
if we would come in and pit, we would have you have fresh
There's
tires,
no
we'd be able to
way.
stay out in front of Earnhardt and some of the other guys, but we'd be back in the back of that package.
There's no... How many times did we save? Are you joking?
So track position is so important. Let's go up and check in with John Kernan. Well, thank you.
Yeah, it was a couple times. It should have.
The way the car is handling right now, they've moved all the way up into the 4th position.
Oh boy.
It doesn't even have today's date on it.
Oh, that sucks.
That's that one. And this is that one. What about this one? What? Where is this file?
Hot damn, there it is.
Why is it in this folder? This is number 10 to 19. Why do you go to this folder? I opened the file from here. I saved the file from here. Oh my god, heart attacks, dude.
Oh,
I can't.
Toledo.
I can't with this program sometimes. It's saved there for no reason. Okay. Holy cow.
I don't know. He moved back down to the inside that time around, but
Okay, Tim is too big. Let's go 7. You see how much faster it is after a reboot of just the program? It's so dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, it was lagging the stream. This looks shorter in height. It also looks whiter. Hang on, there's a... color correct, sort of. Alright, so we'll get rid of the aspect ratio. We'll make the height like 5. That looks too small. Actually, it doesn't look that far off. Right, let's lock it. We'll go 50. And then we'we'll go 14 and 12, I guess. Harry Gant's out of the groove! So was I a minute ago.
Dadgummit, man.
Dale's getting high.
Because I got high. Sorry.
No, you're good. That could use a wider outline.
Maybe.
First.
Yay, Earnhardt goes around Jaws. Perfect.
No, most people like to hear Earnhardt goes around. End of sentence.
Earnhardt goes around. Oh, man.
Got him.
Huh, Earnhardt's running way higher corner entry. That's interesting.
Is it easy? No. We've been streaming like... I don't know, what time is it now? We've been streaming almost an hour. Or no. Yeah, it's been an hour 15.
Yeah, it's been an hour. Yeah.
It's been an hour 15 and we're not even done Harry Gant's paint. It is not easy to do. If you want them accurate, and I've got shortcuts right now because of help from a friend who I got these from. So we had a head start, we had help, and it's still like we're just getting here to where we could put it in the game and take a look at it. Oh yeah, I have to do 25 first. Or did I? No, I did 50.
I still hate it for Mark Martin.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so now I need the Detroit gasket text.
Let's see if I can find that for you.
I thought you were looking. I thought you gave up, to be honest.
Nah.
Oh, where did I lost my...
I did send you some stuff there. Let's see.
I always private browse the decal shopping because it can take a while. Like, I don't want all that stuff in my search history because that'll be just showing me all kinds of stuff.
I did send you. I sent you 2 if you want to go look at those.
That was no, it's too blurry. They're too blurry, bud.
I know.
So our 8th caution flag of the afternoon here at North Wilkesboro, and we're awaiting now the pit stops.
That's this one has. It's too blurry too. Wait, hold on. Why am I not checking?
Jeff Hammond and the crew will go to work on Waltrip's car. I was just about to talk to Jeff Hammond, and Waltrip was being passed by Earnhardt and being worked over by Davey Allison. They definitely needed to come in and get some tires.
Oh, they don't have it.
Let's go ahead and check into Davey Allison pits with John Kernan.
Detroit Diesel and a bunch of teams. This website likes to have these things. Holy cow, look at that tire go! Over the fence! No, it's not going. The banking saved it.
And how far is it going to roll?
Look out, truck!
Wow.
Doink. Off the bumper.
Into the truck. Into the truck. Yep. Thank God the Chevrolet that Chevrolet truck had such a heavy bumper.
That was funny. Yeah, I don't have nothing has that font, man. I might just have to take a stab at it.
There you go. Try that.
I mean, it's still blurry though, is the problem.
On the racetrack, no less.
Safer out there.
Almost got up to the outside wall, but then took
actually the one that's the box
inside, and that's where it stopped.
has hope. Let me let me paste that.
Crew cam on the right side, well left as we look at it.
Paste that one. That's what you sent me, and then this one you sent me. Oh, you know what? I can pull up. Whose car is this, and what year is this?
Let me look real quick.
All right, let me know.
That is Ottinger.
Oh, that's JD Ottinger, dude. Freaking Nick Ottinger's dad. iRacing master. Let's see if we.
There you go.
Close up.
In this incident. There you can see Hillen's car beginning to move away.
We can work with that.
I was wondering if we might have that shot of the tire going down through there from the crew can. Jimmy Cox, the official we saw.
There might be a better shot, but we can work with that if we have to.
Holy cow! I gotta see this tire. Oh shit! That's Jarrett. Oh my God! Oh God!
Who decided to put a camera on that guy? 10 out of 10 choice.
Whoever it was is a brave damn soul to be down there with the tire flying at him.
Brewer comes over. Well, let's go to John Curtin, who's with Robert Yates.
Well, Robert, Davey ran into a tire, go down pit road.
That is the NASCAR official.
Guys, look!
Bad camera.
Look at
Wow.
Mr. Peanut in 1990.
Oh my Lord! Is that Ernie Elliott standing beside the Peanut?
No, it's Butch Miller. I don't know about the crew chief. Maybe it is, because Ernie Elliott's crew chief, isn't he? Whoever crew chief that car. Oh, that's funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm gonna... I think we're gonna just have to take this one and see which one we want to use. That one's a bit skewed shape-wise, oddly enough. Just because of the banking and everything. Let me see what this looks like first.
go back to green in one more lap after an incident here on the main straightaway involving Bobby Hillen and Jimmy Means. But there was a dramatic moment on pit road during the caution.
Okay, looks
Davey
good so
Allison
far.
is going to hit a tire as he moves out of the pit area and send it bounding high into the air. Now watch, the tire gets shoved out into pit road. The yellow car misses it. Allison hits it, and it sends it high into the air.
Oh, Davey Allison sent it like a daggum football. Kick, spot, it's good. From Davey Allison. From 60 yards out.
You see the tire bouncing towards him. He runs out
The
on the
tar.
racetrack.
Then Jared said it.
Tar.
He said tar.
Look out for that tar. You stuck.
Look out for the tar.
Alright, what's this? I know the size of this is a little weird versus the logo. It's actually it's about the same width as the whole thing.
Legendary drag racer, by the way, Mr. Kenny Bernstein.
Yeah, see that font's huge versus this. How's that font so huge?
I don't know.
Is it tall? It's taller. Alright, that means we need to redo this.
And he's not the only one that did not pit. Neither did Alan Kowicki, the
There's the bandit again.
A little wider.
Kyle Petty, the helmet cam worn by Harry Gant.
Dude, he had the helmet cam a lot this year, and I freaking love it, dude. Helmet cams in freaking 1990. Look at that.
With open-faced helmets.
Hell yeah. I hope all you younger fans here that are hanging out with us can appreciate the classics a bit more after this. Oh, did I not resize that? I don't know if I did resize that. Detroit, yeah, I did the thicker outline on it. I don't know if I grabbed it or not. Maybe I didn't. Let's see. We'll get to putting it in the game here soon. Just,
well, he came into the pits in second position, and he came out in
I did something weird with this one.
186.
But several cars did not
I don't remember what I did now.
front of him, so he didn't really lose that many positions.
25-30 or something. I know it was the other way. But it, I don't know what values it did. No. Oh, it was like a. I do 14.
Dale Earnhardt is now in
14-12. I think that's what it did.
Number 42 is in
Ernie, don't wreck him. You'll never hear the end of it.
Morgan Shepherd.
This program. If you go too fast, it beats it. Okay, that is the thicker one. Alright, so we're good then. So this can go to the other side now. 180 that.
Who continues to recuperate from the injury suffered at Darlington. And we understand doing well, gaining his memory back. Hopefully he'll be back. Oh,
gaining his memory. Oh, look out, Petty! Oh, driver's side in. And people run up to the fence. Petty! Give me a fire extinguisher.
Oh my God, Atlanta '92.
No.
Give me the fucking
No,
fire extinguisher.
I thought that was Daytona.
No, that was Atlanta '92.
You're like, I know this one. Bring me fucking fire extinguisher.
Put the fire out. There's fire. Give me a damn fire extinguisher.
In-car cameras back in the day.
And then you could hear the damn driver too.
Alright, so...
Oh no, it's Jimmy Spencer.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we're good to throw it in the game for a minute to just check a couple things. We'll do the windshield cutout just to show you guys. So usually what I do is I dupe... Oh, this isn't even labeled right. Black outline. So usually what I do is I dupe everything that's
Michael Waltrip drifted hangout on the binders, but there's stuff going on ahead of him.
Headlight area.
We don't see it because the camera moved, but there's a piece of debris that Morgan.
So everything I want to crop, actually that one doesn't need to crop. Everything that I want to crop, so the white with the black outline in the base, these three I dupe them. Hide the originals. And I just do this so I still have the original because I'm probably gonna change the shape of that a lot of things to make them correct. But then I just
Don't hit a
merge.
tire, Davey. Don't hit a tire. Okay, he didn't hit a tire this time.
And then you select the windshields right here. And you go down to the merged one and you hit delete and then you let go and now you have windshields. Let me shut this off. Alright, we're on the fun part. I know I said what happened?
Sports Watcher wanted to know who the mystery voice was.
Oh, that's Falcon. He's helping paint some 90s cars. He's a little bit newer to painting, at least with modern software, and going to the ridiculous details that I like to do. But he's doing a damn good job with what I've given him so far. So he thought he'd hang out because he's old school NASCAR like me. I did suggest him hanging out, and then I forgot all about it, and I felt like a dummy. So here's how we do this.
What could be finer than drifting through a Carolina sky in the morning in a hot air balloon? No noise, letting the wind carry you along. So when Randy Repahowski from Albuquerque, New Mexico, sent me the balloon hat, I was trying to find a place to use it. Come to find out, the Wilkes County Rotary is having a balloon festival here in Wilkes County.
I need to make sure the last thing I ran was the 90s because I don't know.
So the North Wilkesboro Speedway, perfect place for the hat. The hat's going to Decatur, Illinois, where the Soy City Breakers, May 19th and 20th, is having a jamboree. The hat is going to be used as a door prize. Thank you very much, folks.
Yes.
Let's go ballooning.
90s pack. Finalize. Finalize. Just the placeholder, everything.
Guys, please.
Close that out.
Are you afraid of heights or what?
I'm afraid of heights.
I'm not.
So here's my little trick for testing a car quickly. I save it as a PNG, which I already renamed to somebody who's in my 90 pack, and I just overwrite it. And then you'll see the magic in a bit when we have to fix something. Let's turn the sheets off.
I mean, really off the ground. I rode one once.
I'm gonna get
Quite a while ago, and I will never do it again.
I'll say this much. Terrified of heights. Let's get back to racing.
Okay. On the
oh,
ground,
I forgot the name. Well,
here's Brett Bodine leading him down to take the green flag and restart the first Union 400
first we get a clear background.
Brett Bodine is the leader of the race. Alan Kowicki, car number 7, is running second. Dick Trickle is third, followed by Dale Earnhardt and then Kyle Petty.
That's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. And when we fix the rear window, that should be good.
I noticed the headlight there needs to come down.
Yeah, no. That's got a long way. Hang on. So one thing at a time. First, I'm going to do this. Our section here. Oops. Oh, we don't need this anymore.
One lap down is Harry Gann in car number 33. The car number 4, Bernie Earth, 16th, 17th is Kenny Wallace.
So first what I'm going to do, so I usually just do this on the merged if I'm pretty happy with the general consensus.
From 15th through 20th, one lap down.
Merged colors. Now I'll turn this back on. I actually might redo the number a bit, because that seems way off.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
So we scoot that down. Let's scoot this down too. We'll just make it even. Oh. Copy paste it down. We'll fix the passenger side once we get the front end and the side lined up. So that's going to have to be way lower too. Just above the cut there.
This is the in-car camera, Dick Trickles, Sharp Arctic Automobile. Looking at the rear deck lids.
So again, the front end's taller than the side with the way the mesh is. Alright, so we adjusted that. The skull's way off. It was in the wrong section, the L. So that's my logos layer.
Brett Bodine doing a good job of holding off Kowicki and Trickle for the lead.
So probably the angle's wrong, but that's okay. We'll fix that later.
Competition this year in 8th. That was at both Richmond and at Darlington. He leads the first Union 400. The car owned by Kenny Bernstein. He competed this weekend
Headlight,
at Atlanta.
like you said, has to come way down.
While we're speaking of drag racing,
The problem is it has to go straighter across, though. So this actually doesn't have to come down as far as we think.
Yeah.
one of the finest young men in
Need him.
Thank you, thank
Let's
you.
go to
Welcome
Jerry
back.
Punch, who is with Richard
Getting
Petty.
there.
Richard, first of all, are you
So
okay,
we'll go
Richard?
there, and then... No, you're good, dude.
What happened
So I gotta
there?
follow this contour a little bit, not as extreme as that is. So I'm gonna just copy this over to white space.
Oh, wow. Wow. Jimmy just got roasted.
15-time winner here in the books for Richard Petty, trying to get back in it, but they got a lot of work to do.
Indeed, Richard Petty
10's probably extreme, but I mean, if I've noticed anything, it's that extreme is closer than you think usually for this. So we'll see what that looks like. We'll see what this L looks like. Oh.
Yeah. I should have said something. My fault.
What are you you're Falcon, what are you doing? Stop watching the race.
I'm sorry.
There we go. Now it should be this. Okay. Thanks, Needham. Appreciate somebody paying attention. Okay, sorry. So I angled the headlight up 10 degrees. I separated it out. I moved this down quite a ways. We'll fix the logos when we need to, and I'll fix the number. The number could be bigger. I moved this down a little bit. I moved the L to where it should be. So, like, the L needed to come down to here. This needs to scoot down. This needs to angle out to be straighter. These I gotta line up, but I scooted all this stuff down because that's way too high. It's actually pretty high in the front.
Yeah.
But it's low on the side. But also these bodies are shorter on the side than our Cup cars are, so it's interpretation.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
So then we go up, we shut this off. Honestly, after doing Mark Martin's car, this process doesn't annoy me as much anymore. Okay, so let me get these two windows off to the side.
Mark Martin, Darrell Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt, and Brett Bodine have each led a lap. And those out of race include Rob Moroso,
graphics. So here's the fun part. The way I have it set up, I just copy the texture over, I uncheck, I recheck with the emulator paused, and then when you unpause and repause, now they updated. And look at that. Look at that lineup, dude. Oh, snap. Dude, did we just one-shot Charlie this? Look at the front. Look at the line on the front end.
Oh my god. Bro. That's clean.
Alright, the headlight, it's close. It needs to go up a smidge on the side. It needs to get cut off on the bottom.
There's like a black line or something.
I can't believe I nailed this. That was nuts. Alright, the L needs some fixing. That's okay. I'm happy with how quick that went. Alright, so this looks like just under the top of the D in Die Hard. Decals are your friends, not food. So we need to chop this guy. Actually, it's not chop necessarily. Because we want the... Oh yeah, the bottom edge is straight, so actually it is fine.
Kenny Wallace.
I'm trying not to get this shading on here. If I just move it up, it'll not be correct.
Ricky runs another car that all of a sudden is having problems again. He's been drifting back.
That should be close. It might be one too low. That's okay. Earnhardt on Quickie. Bump, bump, bang.
Alright, he done warned you twice.
It's Quickie though, dude. He was real like stubborn in the best way.
Yeah, he was. Ugh, Darrell.
This ain't too bad. It's just a little forward.
Between Chevrolet and Ford, each of those, the Chevrolet got the best of this battle, and the Chevrolet tried.
Oh, wow! What a cut down on Alan Kowicki's part there.
Let's see if we can mirror the. Since we got the headlight like pretty damn close on the first take. 10 degrees, by the way. 10 degrees is the secret to here. For the record. For the Chevy body
10
anyway?
degrees, 10 degrees
Fahrenheit.
on 10 degrees on the notch. Okay. Get the headlight right.
Anywhere else? Bro, I don't know. I don't know. I could send you the Mark Martin template to use as a guide. That's about the best I could do for you. The Mark Martin template with that fender line is about all I can help you with.
Morgan Shepherd made a pit stop, and he was far back in the pack, Bob, and he has come back up through there. As we watch this battle now,
Okay, let's see. I moved that. I moved this. I moved the headlights. I didn't move this sides detail.
The numbers, right?
Yeah, the numbers I gotta fix. That's okay. Those I don't need to see in game to fix. Need to fix this.
Welcome back to North Wilkesboro, North Carolina Speedway, where the
How high did I go over here is the question, because I nailed that. So we're like 3 pixels up for the white from the split. Alright. That should be the right height. Roll over a little. This is Chevy, Needham. Which is the same as the one you just said how you were doing. Okay. Oh, I also need to find Harry Gant's signature. I might actually, he doesn't have one on the car. At Daytona, anyway.
No, he actually does not have a signature. His car and Richard Petty are the only two that do not have a signature.
One less thing I gotta do. The only thing really left on this is all the Oldsmobile stuff, number 1. Number 2, I gotta find a better font for the Bandit stuff, which shouldn't be too hard, because that font's pretty basic. So Oldsmobile stuff, basic fonts, and then adjusting our details here, which we're gonna do after we line up everything. So, again, I line it up, I move a file, I'm just showing you guys to show you. I move that file, I just make a copy of that file, replace it in my replacements folder. And then all you gotta do, with the emulator paused, paused. You just toggle your textures, you turn them back on, and the background might update, but oh, I left the wire mesh on. Also, my windshield's not clear. Why is my windshield not clear? Is that a problem with this paint program? Am I gonna have to do some funky stuff? Because that's not right. I didn't realize that. Because that's clear. Is there something wrong with how this saves?
It's unbelievable that Earnhardt's car was that bad earlier on in the race.
Yeah, I usually pop in and out too.
Just up to that left rear going down in the corner.
I'd like to see, have you put any of the cars I did in the game yet, or?
Not yet. It does have the transparency. Did I not put it low enough? Maybe I didn't put it. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't put it low enough. Duh, yeah, I just guesstimated at this because I didn't do it exact. There we go. That's why that's like that. No big deal. Save it. Overwrite. And on my other screen, you guys can't see. Alright, so that headlight's super close. Maybe a pixel up on the door. This one needs to come up for sure. Alright, how about the passenger side? That needs to come down a pixel. Everything else looks pretty clean. So again, the only thing, we got to do the Oldsmobile stuff here to connect to the back windshield, which is fine. No, that was 1989, was the scoring error one. So pretty damn done with this guy. You just gotta do a couple fixes. So, alright. Headlight. Wide headlight.
than 30 laps, and then we'd be hopefully set for the rest of the race. But we just have to see. Still got a long way to go, and there's a couple cars back there in the back. It's still gonna be tough. That 6 car, that 11
Oh, I didn't even look at the S and the L. I forgot about that. I mean, this one's got to come up just to here as well. So, you're seeing the Olympics all.
And you can see that Dale Earnhardt now is beginning to put some distance between himself and Brett Bodine. The 1 and 28 cars on the race.
It ruins that shading on that very last bit of it, so I know this looks meticulous, but welcome to painting.
Right.
Alright, we merged one. This needs to come down. Wait, or back up. No, down one more pixel. So literally.
Likes this racetrack. He has a great record here. 2 wins in 87 and 88, 10 top 5 finishes, and 18 top 10 finishes in the 22 previous North Wilkesboro starts for Terry Labonte.
When we went to this to Terry Labonte just a couple of laps ago, he and the Davey Allison automobile was together.
Okay, so the S on this side. It's so close. I think the angle's wrong.
Terry, of course, running a Nosemobile. Car looks like it's working well for
it. This and just hide that one because they're pretty damn close. So we'll just.
Tell you what, it seems like today the track position is so doggone important. Only a few cars have been able to show the muscle to get by. Dale Earnhardt certainly one of them. He's been able to pass cars almost at will.
35, I think. So do we need more or less angle?
Morgan Shepherd continues to move up.
There's Darrell Walter following him right up through there.
We need slightly more angle.
That's what I was getting ready to say was slightly more.
That's a lot more, actually. No, maybe not.
Darrell right in on the back bumper of Harry going into the third turn.
Guidelines here.
Kent moves over, gives them plenty of running room.
So that's where it
Tried
was.
earlier to get a lap back, but just couldn't quite do it. Brett Bodine was leading the race, so he has to beat him
more than that.
The first car on those that are 1 lap down.
From the helmet cam worn by Harry Gant.
Right there. Okay.
We're glad you could join us for the first Union 400 here at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
I know that's blurry because I didn't grab the high-res one, but we're just going to line it up, and then I could do that later. Again, I'm probably going to do a lot of this stuff off-stream because I do want to get to the... Yeah, Harry's got the helmet cam today. It's fantastic, the race that we picked.
Morgan Shepherd in its for 5th position. Once again, a Chevrolet versus Ford battle. And here is Walter
oh God!
To the inside. Did I see Morgan motion him by?
Yes, Morgan told Darrell Walter, look, I'm going to give you the position. Just go on in the corner. Just pretend I'm not even there because I'm going to fall in behind you.
So our L was... It's a little long, is all. So it's actually lined up okay.
His car just gone away the last few laps.
It sure has.
Back horribly.
He was running second not too long ago and has now really fallen back. Remember, Morgan Shepherd is driving with a bad back. It was really giving him some problems in the earlier part of the weekend. However, as you heard him at the beginning of the program, the pain is easing off just a little bit.
Alright, logos, car number, we can fix those.
You just kind of forget about that back pain.
These logos were just moving.
Or the worst, whichever.
Oh yeah, I have. Hang on.
This is good medicine for Darrell Walter because he needs a good run. This year's not been extremely kind to Darrell Walter, so he needs a good run today.
That's good. Just get that down.
Dale Earnhardt is the leader of the race.
Coming up to put another.
And we got to redo the number, which is fine.
Already 2 laps down. Now Earnhardt trying to make it 3.
Now we're going to hold the shot here for you. Watch for your
I'm sad that painting takes so long because this is the other car I wanted to do, which I got a fantastic shot of the back, so rare. But I really wanted to do Bill Venturini's car today because it has a really cool number design. But
oh yeah, with that 3D style.
Yeah, but we didn't get to it, so you know.
earlier, and Bob
is what
Jenkins
it is.
told you
I'm actually
that
delaying
Mark Martin
playing
qualified
Thunder
at
03 just to try to finish the look
19.15
quick.
seconds, so they slowed down
I say quick.
about a second and a half.
And if you fail to
That's what
pick
it
out
is.
your favorite driver that time, we're going to do it again. We're going to freeze the shot here and let everybody pass through the frame. Watch for your favorite driver, and at the same time, we'll time the lap by the leader, Dale Earnhardt. There goes Darrell Waltrip through. There's Morgan Shepherd, Harry Gant, Alex
Could be about a 21-second lap time, I'm guessing.
Oh,
22.
Welcome to the club, Needham.
Man,
this we did offset too. This was like
so a little bit slower. He was held up in traffic just a little. That translates to a speed of 108.695 compared to the pole speed of 117.47.
oh, it didn't let me enter all the numbers.
Too far up in front of Dale Earnhardt is Jeff Bodine, who started
Wait,
on the
that's the
outside
wrong
pole
way.
here. Jeff
It's the other
not
way.
running his speed right now. There are 13
It's probably going to be too
cars in the
small,
lead
but
lap,
that's
and
no,
now
that's
just
actually
12
huge.
cars as Ricky Rudd just went a lap down in the yellow and white car. Dale Earnhardt Haskins, and here is Jeff Bodine, Dale Jarrett, and the Simcoe Ford number 21 trying to catch him.
Did it not take my...
Inside of Jeff Bodine's car, that's Gary Cope on the right. Dale Jarrett behind, and here comes the leader, Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, yeah.
To try to put a lap on both of those. Dale Jarrett is already a lap
It's just a
down.
hair. Isn't the hair too
Now
big?
we're looking out the back glass of Jeff Bodine's car.
No, I could just move the Detroit gasket back. That's actually probably the right size. And because they didn't have the Earl sticker here, they actually tucked in. We have a little more room to work with on these cars. They're a little longer from the wheel.
Yeah, and the Earl sticker was towards the bottom in that picture.
Yeah, it's
anyway.
up here. I'm not redoing the config order for every car. That's just insanity. And because they changed it so many times during the season anyway, most drivers, so it's fine. Closer to the top than he is the bottom for the spacing on the green, so I'll do that too.
That's better.
Now on this one, let's delete those.
I think that was a last-minute decision by Jeff Bodine. He brings the Junior Johnson
Then go back to logos. Detroit gasket back, which is where not logos, copy of logos. So I usually delete them when I move stuff and do stuff like that. Alright, and then we save it. Now, it's not the layered file, but we're gonna... Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna shut the grid off. I'm glad for once there isn't a stripe going on the back bumper. That's not usually too bad to line up either, but when you don't have to, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only nice thing about the old paints is we're starting off at the right speed. And when we get to 91, a lot of these are going to be just changing a couple things rather than, like, doing a whole paint.
Yep. Which I'm going to be glad of.
Yes, me too. You and me both, Junior.
Because we're probably... So we are doing 91, 90... Well, 90 through...
Dude, we're doing...
24.
The goal is 1990 to 2025. That's the goal. As soon as possible. Obviously, there's new games coming, but this is pretty much it. Again, minus the Oldsmobile details of this side right here, like the actual window going back, like this, where that window just crops that whole thing, which I will get. That will be a thing, but I'm going to do all Oldsmobile details at once. So again, he's missing Oldsmobile text on the back. He's missing Oldsmobile text on the front and the logo. But I got the headlights for Oldsmobile done for most people that have them. I'm pretty happy, especially this side. This side looks really nice. This side looks... has just a little bit of funkiness to it, but not bad. So this is pretty much it. That took an hour and 40-some minutes. Granted, we've been bantering a little bit, so my painting's been a little bit slower than usual, but literally just doing this, what seems like a basic design, took that long. To do it to the meticulous detail we do it, and this is with me already having logos, again, minus Bandit, I didn't change the Bandit yet, so this is already having logos, is what resulted in this. So,
I like the Bandit logos the way they are. Honest to God, it gives it more of a a Western
Yeah, but
style
it's not
theme to
accurate.
it.
It's not accurate,
I
man.
know.
Now look at the 10 car of Derek Cope from up
All
there,
right,
and
so
Mark
I'm gonna
takes the position. Derek was just in the pits,
at this
and you can see
point,
what it does. A
we're
lot
done
of them down on
painting
the
for
inside
the
racetrack
stream.
with those new tires.
So
Darrell
I'm gonna
Waltrip
go ahead
in that
and
group as well.
I don't want that
Waltrip
close.
running
Oh,
in
because
fourth
it's
place.
asking me if I want to
Second,
save,
third,
and then
fourth
the window's
place
going away.
there. Mark Martin second, Brett Bodine third, and Darrell Waltrip in fourth
Bolded
position.
Papyrus. I'll look that up. That'll be actually funny because you know with the other game company Papyrus. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just leave the race up for now. I'm gonna take a bathroom break and setup break. I have to hook my wheel up for Thunder 2000 Busch, and then I'll be back and go racing. The question is whether I leave the rest of this up. I mean, because it's getting there. I feel like I have to.
Oh yeah.
I'll move it around though. All right, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Now he's going to move up and let Darrell go on the inside. Bodine had the
And Falcon, if I don't know if you're sticking around for the Busch stuff because you're gonna have to watch on delay then. But
No, that's fine. I can chill out. I ain't got nothing better to do.
all right, cool. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. I'm gonna
Yeah, no problem.
leave the call on here, so if you need to mute. But, all right, I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so.
Here's a car that was on the lead lap. Rusty Wallace, however, he has come in for his pit stop, and you can see his is the very last pit stop as Dale Earnhardt moves by and puts Rusty a lap down. Rusty is the last pit toward turn number 1. He goes back out in competition as we watch Dale Earnhardt trying to put another lap on Mike Alexander.
Look at this. Darrell Waltrip has passed Mark Martin and has pulled about a 2-car length advantage.
Waltrip now in second place. Chevrolet is running first and second.
He is, however, a full straightaway, if not a little bit more, behind Dale Earnhardt. So Darrell Waltrip has some catching up to do. You can there you can see the interval.
And look at Jeff Bodine with those new tires on the Budweiser Ford number 11. Michael Waltrip was in for a pit stop in the car number 30. And look at him move up on Dale Earnhardt another lap or so. They'll get one of their laps back.
So Dale Earnhardt will be looking for a pit stop before too much longer as he's got some worn tires on that car. There is Jeff Bodine getting one of his laps back, and so does Michael Waltrip. Both of those cars with fresh tires on after recent pit stops. We'll be back with more from North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina Speedway in the first Union 400, Dale Earnhardt leads this race with just a little less than 100 laps to go, and the number 26 car of Brett Bodine, which was leading not too long ago, has come in for what could be his final pit stop of the afternoon should we remain green the rest of the way. He was running in 4th position when he came in for the stop. Now, the leader of the race, Dale Earnhardt, will have to come in for another stop, we assume, between maybe the next 10 or 15 laps. He has put Alan Kowicki in number 7 a lap down, and now there are only 7 cars on the lead lap. Kowicki just a few laps ago was right in the thick of things, and Rusty Wallace, who has made a pit stop and is on fresh tires, gets one of his laps back.
And so is Rudd. The yellow and white automobile has made a pit stop, has changed tires, and Earnhardt knows he can't contest him. Look, folks, he just moves over and says, you got the racetrack.
He's got to be headed in for the pits before too long and get some fresh tires on that car. Second place machine of Darrell Waltrip needs a pit stop. So does Mark Martin, Dick Trickle.
Everybody that hasn't made a pit stop in the last 20 laps needs a pit stop, Bob.
Well, Harry Gant about to come in. He was running 1 lap down, but he's coming into the pits. You saw him just on the left of your, or the right of your screen.
And Earnhardt just moves over, gives Derek Cope the outside, says, go ahead, I know you've got better tires than I got.
There's Kowicki in for his pit stop. Right side tires being changed. A little bit of a chassis adjustment there in the rear end.
Dick Trickle coming into the pits.
Jerry Punch is there in Dick Trickle's pit.
Well, they're going to change the tires on Dick Trickle's Trop Arctic Pontiac. Of course, we mentioned all these guys are cutting cars really going away, and will apparently make a 4-tire change. The car getting so loose he couldn't drive it. He was running second when we went back to the green flag racing a little bit ago. He dropped down to the top 5. They scamper around the left side of the car. Doug Williams and the kid Cale Yarborough Motorsports crew now. Trickle throws the water bottle out the left window. It fueled the car, added to all 4 tires. He is down, well, almost done. They had a little trouble with the left rear. Now he's off the down the way.
There goes Trickle back out onto the racetrack. He's been very competitive all afternoon long. In-car camera at work once again.
Michael Walker, this car has slowed on the racetrack going into turn 3. He had made a pit stop and was running very good after that pit stop, but he's now coming into the pits. Dave Marcus, who's having a good run also here today. I thought he was coming into the pits, but he decided not to. Terry Labonte is into the pits. Skoll Classic car number 1.
There's Davey Allison and Jimmy Means.
All right, boys and girls.
On the racetrack.
We are back.
Davey Allison pitted just a few laps ago.
I do have to double check that the audio for Thunder's reasonable here. We're at Texas in year 2 with the perfect amount of bank.
John Kernan is in. Morgan Jefferson.
I need to adjust my screen a little bit. Oil. Oil. Wire in my pedals. Why is there a wire down there? That's from my controller. I gotta put this on the left for left side turns. That's right. And then this is. Maybe I should offset that. There we go. Alright. First we check that we're in manual. Let's get a sound balance going. Can you not go in neutral?
Yeah. Yay, Texas Motor Speedway.
Let me know if that's good versus the. What are my buttons? I don't remember my buttons. I do remember my buttons.
If you don't mind me asking, what type of wheel do you use?
It's a G27.
Oh, okay. I got a TMX Thrustmaster.
I've had 2 wheels since I've gone professional, and it was a Microsoft Sidewinder for $15 used, and then a G27, and that's it.
I'm glad.
Why is this? Oh wait, my input's at 900 degrees. Okay.
Do you got your pedals to work too, and
Yeah.
the shifter, or?
Yeah, paddles. But yeah.
Because I got a manual H pattern gearbox.
Yeah, I do too, but not for the old games. Just hit profiler. I forget how many degrees I put for this thing, for this game. I know it was low. That's probably good.
I got to get my pedals and stuff to work so I can use my manual shifter.
Spin in turn 1. Oh, that might be a little sensitive. Yeah, I'll up it after qualifying a little bit. Who spun out? Oh, that looks pain. Wait, that's a low budget team.
That's Kenny Wallace.
I don't have any pictures of that car at all. All right, mental note.
36.
Mental
36
note. North Wilkesboro for Kenny Wallace. Falcon, message me in Discord and say Kenny Wallace 36, North Wilkesboro Cup, something like that. Thank you. Because that way I know to reference it. His very first Cup race, sweet. Kenny was really freaking good in Busch back then. Him and Bobby Labonte put on the best championship battle. I think it was 90 or 90. whatever year before Gordon got good in the series. Maybe not in 92. 91.
Yeah, I believe Kenny Wallace could have been a NASCAR champion, really.
Yeah, that's Bob Jenkins talking. Qualified 30th. Should I move this to the other corner? Would this be better top left? Let's... I forget what my speed up button is. There it is. Make more sense, top left, or does it not clear the... Oh, you know what? I could put it off the screen a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, I think... So you know what? We'll do left.
Get you some images of this.
Below the track map? Oh, but the, yeah, then we're in the bar pretty... We're in the A-post pretty good. That's alright. Needham says where it goes because no one else is contributing in chat, so... He gets final say because he's the only say.
There we go.
I'm a man of the people. Is that low enough? Yeah. Alright. So I qualified 30th with my slightly better than crap car. Let's see what our race pace looks like. Oh, there's a car out there.
Bill outside. Got one outside.
You're gonna live spot me. You're delayed. You know how delayed you're gonna be?
That's fine. Still there.
No, it's 30
Still
seconds
there.
later. You're gonna be at the same timing as the in-game spotter.
Clear.
You said at the same time he did. I swear to God.
Looking bottom. Bottom's still there.
Stop.
Still there.
Please stop. You're so delayed. You timed the clear with the game because he was chatting about something else, but yeah, no, that's not gonna work for long. I feel like I have this too loud versus the other stuff. Let me turn it down. I don't need to hear the game sounds perfectly. Right. Oh, fun fact. Oh God. Oh God. Do not. I'm good. Do not pause this game in the middle of a corner, because
yeah, it's awful.
When you unpause, your wheel or your controller input is reset to center. So even if you have it turned, when you unpause, it starts center and then it goes left or whichever way. So you literally just lose the nose. I'd slam the wall at Bristol because of it. Last time I played this.
That's why I'd rather pause it on a straightaway or something.
You have to in this game. In this game, you have to. In the other games, you can pause wherever the heck you want. Man, Mike McLaughlin back here. Contact!
Most of the chassis that were built back in the 90s were McLaughlin chassis.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's sick.
That's like...
it sucks they couldn't have done a little better. I mean, he did good in Busch, but he didn't do, like... He never really got anywhere else.
But he could build the hell out of a damn race car, though.
Was it him or his dad that built them, though?
It was his dad.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, I'm sure his dad taught him plenty about it.
But really, that's like Sterling Marlin's GCR005 from 2000. He raced that car from 2002 to 2005,
yeah.
And then it became an ARCA car, and it's still an ARCA car. That proves if
That's
it ain't
nuts.
broke, don't fucking fix it.
That said, there's a local dirt driver that has been racing for longer than I've been alive, slightly, at that level. Multi-time champion, hundreds of wins, at a few local tracks.
It ain't Dick Trickle, is it?
No. No, dirt oval modifieds, dirt mods,
Okay.
Northeast mods, not the IMCA mods.
Okay.
He I heard from his car owner for a couple years that he has not changed his car setup. Basically, like 90% of it has been the same for like 25 years. No matter what changes in the rules, no matter what changes in the stuff, like most of what he has been the same, and he always goes back to that, and it always works.
Well, I mean, that just proves it, you know?
And dirt mods have changed a lot. Like, I mean, just like the Cup car, it's changed a lot in the past 25 years. Maybe not as drastic as the Cup car, but a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, hell, in the past 5 years, we've had 2 different damn Cup car models, you know?
I just realized I'm racing with Blaney back here. Hey, Blaney. My buddy.
The Buckeye bullet himself.
I got to meet him at Martinsville too when I got this shirt. Dude, it was such a good weekend. Though he was as stressed, if not more stressed, about Martinsville and trying to make the cutoff race for Ryan at, like, I think he was more stressed than Ryan was. And I met him right before Ryan did his qualifying run. And he qualified bad versus what they were hoping and expecting. But I met him right before that and got him to sign. I was wearing a Dave Blaney shirt, so that was kind of fun. But I got him to sign that. I don't even know if he noticed it was a Dave Blaney shirt or whatever, or if I pointed it out. I really don't remember details. You know how that is. You meet somebody, you forget everything that happened. But I got him to sign my Dave Blaney shirt, so now I'm not wearing that anymore. And then I got Ryan to sign my helmet after his Q run when he left. But it was, you know what, Ryan is like, as, God, I'm dying out of two. As nice as Ryan is, he was so not himself in that moment. He was so just like, he still signed and was nice to people, but he really didn't. I mean, I say nice to people. He didn't really say anything to anybody. He just kind of signed, went to the next person, signed, stoic face. Like, I've never seen him like that, other than that weekend. So that was kind of that was different. But it was right after he was really disappointed in qualifying, and knew like they had to win. So had a bad pit stall, all that stuff. There's contact happening.
Yeah, Morgan Shepherd and Mark Martin. Morgan just stint it way up the track and still passed Mark Martin.
Dude, Morgan, it's crazy how good Morgan Shepherd was at his prime versus how not good he was even slightly outside of his prime. I think he had the most drastic difference from prime to slightly out of it, out of any driver, like literally ever.
Yeah. I mean, really, Morgan Shepherd, when he raced for the Wood Brothers or for Moore.
Sorry, need him to answer you a little bit. I mean, they're welcome to join. I don't care, but I don't even know what that is. Or if you're telling me to add a person, I'm not adding anybody that I don't know. They could come on in and join and have fun, but I don't know. Sorry, go ahead, Falcon.
But what I was saying, the Wood Brothers, he was really good. He was really consistent, and I think he should have got more of an opportunity with a bigger team.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people you could say that for, but that they would have been so much better with a bigger team or a better team, but I still think, like, from good team to bad team, he had the most drastic difference in his abilities.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if he had a good car, he was great. If he had a slightly off car, he was terrible. Alright, I'm going to pit this time by because the pits look pretty empty, unless a lot of people duck in. Battling with Ricky Hendrick for time back. pit speed starts, and that's the least. That's my most hated thing. These games.
Now.
Dude, you are on a delay. I'm not gonna. That's not gonna help any. Alright, speed up our pit stop.
I would love for us to mod NASCAR Thunder 2003, but you know.
This is it.
For the PS2 version.
Why? We have a version that can be modded. There's no reason. I'm not bothering doing all that work. It's double work.
Yeah.
And no, look, no offense to the people that say 03 is better. I think 04 is better.
I love both of them.
I like both of them a lot. They're really close, but like I think, in my opinion, I think 04 is just slightly better.
Yeah, 04 with the career mode and the stats you get versus, you know, 03.
The physics too.
Yeah.
Oh, Dick Trickle blew up. He's trickling out fluids. I had to say it.
Trickling out fluids.
Where were we running before pit stops? Wasn't it 37th?
Yeah.
I mean, there's Ricky Hendrick coming out of the pits now. That's who I was battling. He's freaking gone. Our picker sucks.
Man, that sucks for Dick Trickle.
Is that the leader of this position? He's probably...
That is the leader. Jason Jarrett's behind you.
Jason Jarrett's lead?
Yep.
You don't look that fast for the leader. I'm in the road to the three-way lead battle. Oh yeah, and in my career, for those that don't know, and Falcon, I think you're one of them, the 77 got replaced by, I want to say it was Bobby Hamilton. Hold on, we'll find out. No, Joe Nemechek. Okay, Nemechek's leading. The 11 was for position. Jarrett was. That makes more sense. Joe Nemechek took over the 77 and started kicking ass right out of the gate.
Jesus. Just slap Jasper on the side of it, it'll be perfect.
Yeah. Aren't they nearing the end here? No.
25 to go.
25 to go? Alright. I'm having a, you know what, I'll be honest, I'm having a tough time paying attention to it. I hope you guys are able to pay attention to it. No, they're taking a break with 25 to go. Sounds like today. Oh, Bodine's still winning.
Well, they actually showed more of the race back then.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was just being sarcastic. Also, the commercial break was like 1.5 commercials to today's 10.
10.
We're on the same page. Alright, so I got back by Jason Jarrett for 38th here, which is good. I mean, really, it's just the 40th is, I think, what matters. I forget what my sponsors are. I didn't even look. I should look.
Yeah, we had a little up there, yeah, you know, we're pretty comfortable all day. We had like 50 to go, and I was turning up the pilot light a little bit. We wanted to stay in contention all day, and Kyle was running well.
Absolute legend, Dick.
Have you... Oh, wait till he's done.
And she'd have been a good finish. But I got to give Bill 66 and Kelly Arbo Motorsports and my team a lot of credit. We just ain't had any luck, but we've been running real good. I'm proud to be with them.
Indeed, an outstanding effort. He talked about that team. Doug Williams, his crew chief, has been named Western Auto Mechanic of the race, and he will get the $1,000 award for doing an outstanding effort getting the car to qualify third and running the top 5 all afternoon. And of course, we'll be watching for Dick Trickle
I forgot what I was going to say. Shoot. Oh, have you, Falcon, have you seen the Closest They Came YouTube series?
Yeah.
Dude, oh god. Wait a second. I'm having flashbacks. Last season, at this track, Bobby Hamilton Jr. ran into me in 3 and 4 and caused me to wreck out of the damn race when we were running good after a well-timed caution for us. And he just ran into me again in 3 and 4. I'm not having a good run, but it was this track. It was this race.
Damn, Mark Martin just
Yeah, no. Welcome to like
back of the pack type deal.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though. The AI balancing for speed was so much harder in 03 than 04, which I appreciate, but I do remember, I mean, I didn't get there yet, so I can't say it's as bad as I remember, but I remember the AI rubber banding when you take the lead being worse in 03 than 04. I always hated that. To the point where when I played it as a kid, I would pit, like if I was running 5th and they pit ahead of me, I'd pit. Because if I had the lead for a lap or two and then pit when I was not a first place car, I'd lose so many freaking positions, like permanently to the end of the race, just from having the lead for a little bit, that it drove me nuts. Here comes Jimmy Jansen.
Jimmy Johnson!
Before he was known. Did you see that gallery I found of Jimmy Johnson, like in his early racing days when he was running the buggies and everything? That was fun.
Yeah. That'd be a paint scheme to do for modern the Cup cars when we go up to like 2015, 2016, doing that throwback.
Dude, why didn't he do that throwback for Darlington Week? Or did he one year and I don't remember?
I did, yes.
Oh, okay. Well then, good. We'll do that paint then. I don't remember it.
It is Mike Alexander.
Sweet. I really didn't hear what you said. That's half the pit report.
Nope.
Don't spoil it.
Morgan Shepherd out of the Winston. The most recent 19 winners qualify. Morgan Shepherd will be bumped from the Winston if Brett Bodine can hold on here. 1.2 seconds, 4/10 of a lap. But been shaved off in the last couple of laps.
Yeah, but there are 2 cars between Darrell and Brett Bodine, and that could have made some of the difference. Now Jimmy Spencer moves over, lets Brett Bodine go by, gives him plenty of room. He's coming up on Kyle Petty. Will be the next car that he can catch.
And Kyle Petty is running in 10th position, so he stands to go a lap down here.
You gotta realize half the people watching have not seen this race.
Yeah, that's true too. My bad, guys. I ain't gonna spoil it for nobody.
I mean, okay.
And there's the battle for 5th position as Ricky Rudd took 5th from Mark Martin.
I mean, I don't remember these enough to, because I was 2 years old when this was happening, so I only know all the controversial ones. Yeah,
I wasn't even.
Needham's never seen it.
I wasn't even born yet.
You're younger than me by that much? Shoot.
4 years, or well, you said 89, right? You were born in 89?
88.
Or 88?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 6 years older than me.
My God, make me feel old.
That's a joke.
Let's watch the end of this race here quick. I'm gonna make it bigger until I do all my car stuff, and then we'll continue on. It's above me. You don't need to see me.
There are 3 laps to go. 3 more laps to go for Brett Bodine.
Apologies if you hear. Oh, you know what? I can read it.
There's Waltrip in 2nd.
Boy, he drove hard into the 3rd turn that time. He knows that the time is running out on him.
2 laps to go. Terry Labonte is between Brett Bodine and Darrell Waltrip.
I actually got a chunk of the wall from North Wilkesboro.
Nice.
Here's a good race between Morgan Shepherd and Ricky Rudd. Rudd is coming on strong in the later stages.
He sure is. He's picked off Mark Martin, and now he's about to pass and does Morgan Shepherd. The white flag is out. 1 more lap to go for Brett thinking he has passed Terry Labonte and now has clear racetrack between himself and Bodine. There's the separation between the two. Can Brett Bodine hold on for his first Winston Cup win? Here he comes off the fourth corner. He's going to do it. Brett Bodine wins the first Union 400.
Nice.
Look at the crew.
2 years in a row, I might add.
This might be the happiest driver you've ever seen in your life.
I think you may be right.
These two guys have been racing for the last 30 laps.
Here's the battle. Look at this.
Beep, beep.
Davey Allison and Jeff Bodine banging together coming off the fourth corner, but Bodine holds on to the position.
I still need to know what it says on the back of Bodine's car with those little logos. I think one of them's Banquet. The white text, I don't know what it is. Or I think the yellows are Banquet, and the other one I don't, or the middles I don't know.
Very happy Larry McReynolds. Larry, car ran great this afternoon.
Well, you know, we've run good so much. I knew we could make Brett Bodine a winner, become a winner together, and it couldn't happen at a better time. You know, we've been getting a lot of pressure from a lot of people. I think there was a lot of doubts that we could do it, but we showed them today. Now we got to go win another one.
You don't look too happy, though.
Well, I don't think it's sunk in yet.
Oh, man.
4 years we've been threatening on short tracks. We've won on the road courses, but it's finally become a reality.
Okay, Larry, we'll let you get to victory lane to see a very happy Brett Bodine as he's coming down pit road, and the crew is congratulating him. Brett's first career win.
Thanks, Needham.
That's crazy.
Indeed, the crew has moved out to Brett's car here on pit
But you know what I love about racing community? Y'all are still here watching. Y'all are still here watching.
In victory lane here at North Wilkesboro in just a few moments. We'll be back for that right after this. The top five in the first Union 400.
Alright, so
Needham, you've got a lot to learn, buddy. It takes a lot to understand, you know,
look,
past.
If it wasn't for this old fart that
Old
decided
farts.
to relive some of his youth and make it even better and make it the game that he wished it was, then y'all would be like playing the basic vanilla stuff or just Dolphin only.
Well, I mean, it takes, you know, a team, and, you know, us old farts have to team up and
I'm just saying, with my programming knowledge plus the, like, I don't know, the will and want and passion for the sport and the old games to want to actually make a career mode that you could go through history as a qualified 42nd in a good car. Yeah. Yeah.
What is the next race? Let me find out real quick.
No, hold on.
It would be Talladega, the Winston 500.
I still have Darlington to finish yet.
Oh, the Darlington race.
Yeah.
The Darlington race.
What's the spring one? So I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, Mr. Neil Bonnet fan.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I actually was past that part, so we're gonna jump ahead to it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this old school in-car. Yeah, yeah, that's right. This is about where I was. Oh, 229 is what my thing says. So we're going to jump near the end of this one. Why is there no audio now? What happened to audio? That's weird. Refresh it. Oh no, I went to it. Don't look, Falcon.
Ah, man, come on.
Why is there no audio here? Wait, hold on. There is audio, but not voices. There's cars. Yeah, they lost. Okay, they lost audio. That's not me. Okay.
Who did?
the broadcast did, and they interviewed somebody and didn't have audio.
Helmet cam.
Oops. Hang on, I don't have It's me. It's all the things. Oh, I need to move this down. Needham wants the map. That's not low enough. Hold on. I gotta wait for. Okay. Whatever that start was. Yeah, they had an in-car again. Dick Trickle with an in-car. There's the back of Harry's car again, and Harry Gant with the helmet cam. And yet again, they're right with each other. Nose to tail.
Man, I wish I could play the audio and make your life a little bit easier, but I can't.
What do you, no, it's working. You didn't listen to what I said. Their audio's not working. They lost. If I mute the game, you'll hear this in-car audio. Listen. The broadcast doesn't have audio. It was the broadcast got messed up, is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not my technical difficulty. It's 1990 technical difficulties.
Yeah, the bullshit of the mid-90s.
This is 1990. It's the early. It's not mid-90s. There's a yellow. What's the yellow for? They wreck out of 2? Ron Hornaday around. Nothing happened. Oh, he got squeezed in the wall.
Dale's going to be pissed.
He had to take a quick nap. That's my pun of the day.
Had to take a quick nap.
Oh my! What is this restart zone? I hit him center and my left side went up.
Daggum.
I mean, I'm
Justin
slow
Labonte
anyway.
ain't giving you nothing.
I'm slow anyway. I checked my sponsor goals. It's to qualify 40th, which I didn't do. Finish 40th or better, which I'm not doing. And be 40th or better in earnings, which I am doing. Regardless of how I race today. I thought I was through the part of the career where you're the struggle bus if you're on Legend, and I don't know. I'm still struggle bussing.
That's alright.
I don't know if they got faster to Season 2 or not, because I know they can change their ratings, but I didn't think they'd get faster. So they really shouldn't be. Wow, good push. I'm gonna do what I did last time. We're gonna go to pit stops, and then if I'm still last, we're just gonna drop out. My spotter's a great lap. Go drunk, you're home.
That's just wrong, man.
Gets passed for last. Great lap, great lap.
We're already past this point. Dadgum, Needham.
Oh, you were way late on responding to that message.
I know. I'm like, holy cow,
yeah,
thanks for making me even feel old.
I responded to that one. You don't know, he's the only one active in chat. Is that Leffler? Who's... Oh, Kevin Grubb, duh.
Yeah.
Leffler's the 18. Also green car, though. Oh, God!
Damn, Jeff Burton. Jesus. Got Mikey behind you.
You 4 CW Smiths? I think you broke your setup. How are they really went this long without audio for the broadcast? I can't believe it. And we know it's not just like, oh, NASCAR Classics cut it out because you could hear the cars.
That's why I don't watch it on NASCAR Classics. I actually watch it on YouTube.
Wait, why don't you watch it there?
I guess I have a preference.
No, but what you said that's why. What's why?
Well, sometimes with some of the audio, it does get cut out. Like,
not that I've seen. I'm not saying it didn't get cut out. It has audio. Just the broadcast isn't working. Like the vocals for it. Or maybe they did cut it out. This is the first I've seen it.
but yeah, this is race 5 of the 1990 season.
Because they had... Maybe I should put something else on. A different race. Because they had audio for the first, like, 2 hours of it that I watched. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad.
That wasn't your bad.
Well, I was in the road. Oh, God, they parked it. I think
Rose is on the back of the 42 car there.
I think I'm the only one who's lapped.
No. No, you're not.
Okay, well, barely. Jesus. Then I got run into in the left rear. Why would they have cut hours of audio out? That's what I don't get, though.
I don't understand it either.
We're going, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think they did. That looks like a Days of Thunder shot. See, there's audio. Did they come back? No, there's an engine grenade. And is it Dick Trickle again? Oh, Kawicki, hang on. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. I think it is Dick Trickle.
Oh, God.
Oof.
Jeez.
It was Dick Trickle. Oh, no. He blew up 2 weeks in a row. Oh, my Lord. Mikey Waltrip got a piece of something. Yeah, there's just no... There's just race car sounds. I mean, sometimes we wish for this, but... Wait, they interviewed him earlier. They interviewed him again. There goes the 47! Pennington, I think. Jack Pennington. Dale's... Oh, Dale! Did he hit Petty? No, I guess not. He's still got a clean nose. Race leader. All right. Well, we're gonna jump to another race that has audio. Oh crap.
Winston 500.
What was next? After Wilkesboro.
After Wilkesboro was Talladega.
Is that
the Winston 500?
Why did the logo's not loading? That's not next.
Yes, it is.
Well, that one's not in here then. Although this is Darlington, this wasn't Wilkesboro, was it? What is this one? Atlanta. Did I not watch Atlanta? Hang on.
You're missing a lot of the 1990 season.
I did not watch Atlanta, so we can put Atlanta on.
Holy cow.
Lead
She wins $7,600 bonus.
$7,600 bonus.
Around this 1.522 mile high 500. Pace car now working number 4 begins to bring the field down. Those two black cars. Earnhardt to the inside.
Give me 1 second. Because the 90 season is Daytona, Richmond, North Carolina, Atlanta. When you're playing now. Darlington, Bristol, North Wilkesboro, Martinsville. I was wrong. It's North Wilkesboro, then Martinsville, then Talladega, the All-Star race and the 600, Dover, Infineon, Pocono, Michigan, and back to Daytona. Back to Pocono, back to Daga.
I just warm into what was available on there. I'm not watching all the races that aren't on classics. I'm only watching what's on classics.
And well, I found the main reason why I only watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, in crap quality though, dude. I can't. I can't.
I'd rather watch it in its all natural form anyway.
I mean, this quality's not perfect either, but it's better than, it's way better than the YouTube uploads.
Yeah. You got a point there.
Oh, we're going. Pace car. Game. I think that's a sign. We lost this one. We lost this one.
Jimmy Spencer, Darrell Waltrip, Kyle Petty has moved in there in this fight, while out at the front of the field, it continues to be Earnhardt.
Wow. Well, we got Daga next.
Jimmy Spencer, we talk about unusual years.
Sponsors aren't happy yet because they quit. Alright, what's our better?
Can I at least give you a setup?
No! I refuse.
Oh, come on.
Alright, we don't need tire grip and wear, we just need power. Which this one's not great either, so... Do we have...
It might help.
I don't want it. That's the best engine we got with 52. I'm back into junk again. Now, I'm not going to waste my good tire grip. No, I have a couple, actually. I have a few.
Also, another thing, Paul, I want to keep in mind that the racetrack is still somewhat green. It's had an ARCA race on it.
Do we waste good tire wear? Oh, downforce, though. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Downforce drafting. Yeah, okay, we actually do.
Maybe using all of the race that they can.
Fight for fourth place here as Darrell Waltrip tries to close up on the 57 car of Jimmy Spencer.
Well, they've been having a heck of a race. I watched Waltrip just a lap before.
And the yellow cone comes out for this situation. Number 1 car, Terry Labonte.
Terry Labonte?
Looks like he had an engine let go going into 3.
Yes,
Labonte blew it up.
Badly going in turn 3, so I think he does have an
man, that beautiful car.
Goes down to his pit. It's kind of unusual because you would have thought he would drift it on in.
That's got to be a quiet ride down
Well,
pit
apparently
road.
whatever it is, they think there may be an opportunity to work with it. Dale Earnhardt is still our leader. Under yellow, Morgan Shepherd moved up into 2nd place. We'll be back. We're back at Atlanta International, still under yellow.
Atlanta International. Back when it was, I love Atlanta this shape. I like Atlanta the other one too.
But I'd rather have Atlanta like this.
Terry did drive that one car. Did he drive it 2 seasons?
I believe it was 2 seasons, and then in 1992 went either 91 or 92 went to
the 94 car.
Actually, the
Or was that
14
before?
Kellogg's car.
When did he drive the 94 car? Was that 88?
Quick assessment, nothing that could be fixed, no chance to get out.
He drove the 94 Sunoco car for at least a season, and then Marlin.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah,
Check
took
in now
over.
with Jerry Punch on the pit. Jerry.
Well, Gary, we saw Rusty Wallace.
I don't know if Marlin took over for both, like, or I don't know how long.
He was driving for Junior Johnson in '88 and '89.
Who, Marlin or Labonte?
Labonte. So let's go back to '87.
No, the one car's 90. Did he drive at 91, or is that when you're saying he switched to the 14?
The temperature today, guys, has made a big difference to the crew. It is about 15 degrees.
Because the one's not a Johnson car, is it?
No. 1982 was the 44 car for Terry Labonte. Let's try
No, the 94. Just click on Labonte on Racing Reference, and then it should show every year which car it is. Or is that... No, that's a different site that has it that way. Let's try... Hang on. I'll figure it out. We'll race here.
And you can see that Rusty Wallace is riding back in third place, followed by the defending Atlanta 500 champion. That's Darrell Waltrip. They're lined up behind the pace car. We should see a green shortly. Dave Marcus came into the pits.
These don't have it either. I thought this website had it. Just the
Went in
other
and
way.
out pretty quickly.
He drove 58 races in the 94, 29 in the 1, so he only ran this season with it.
How much in today's modern stock?
Yeah, because
91, 92 he ran. Yeah, he takes over after Marlin in that car. And then he goes to the 14 in 93. That's interesting. I had that all mixed up in my head. But yeah, the one car was only 1990 for him.
Remember, when they did practice yesterday, they had mostly wet track to run.
And then masked for a long time. Butch Miller drove one race in it in 89.
That's exactly right. I think it probably take these guys probably a couple of hundred laps to get everything dialed in the way they want it.
Hot dang.
A couple of guys have moved up just in those first 3 laps with Green.
There we go. Yeah, he raced for Junior Johnson after Darrell Waltrip and Neil Bonnet left. And 80, no, he drove for Junior Johnson 3 years. 87, 88, and 89. And then Skull Classic was 90, so that's his only year. And then 93 was when he went. He stayed with Billy Hagan. No, 3 years.
Oh, wait, who?
Billy Hagan. The 94 car went to the 14, and then Kellogg's came on board.
Oh, that was the same team?
Yes, it was. And he took the sponsorship and went to Rick and stayed at Rick.
Yeah. I didn't know that 14 was the same team as the 94. I didn't know that was all the same.
Yep.
From that car so far this year, but as you suggested, Benny, really knows how to make a car win.
Oh, we just lost like the whole pack to start, which is great. And that's pretty normal for this. I don't even know who's in this 43. I still haven't learned all the Busch guys. I got Buckshot behind me though.
Rusty Wallace right behind him. He's a little bit tad on the loose side, so he may tighten up a little bit or have the crew.
Look at Morgan Shepherd up front again.
Rusty Wallace begins to come in and
wait, I did watch this race because I remember how it ended. I just didn't mark it in my my list over here of what races I haven't watched yet. So I have seen this, but that's okay. We'll let it go for the stream. We'll jump ahead to the end of it. I think it's later in the stream because we're not going to be streaming all the way through to another race. Or, well, I say we. I'm definitely not. Falcon, he could stay on all night and talk 90s.
Yeah, for real. If anybody can talk 1990s, it's me. That's like when Terry, speaking of Matt in the comments, said he never knew that Terry drove the car. After Terry left and went to Billy Hagan, Rick Mask took that car.
Yeah. For a long time. I showed that already on the stream. You were still looking.
Yeah, drove that damn car until Rick Mask got called up to drive what was Ray Mock. It was still Ray Mock. Ray Mock Racing Team, but it was Butch Mock. They changed the name to drive that Remington Ford Thunderbird.
Yeah, the 75.
Yep. And that car ended up Galaxy Motorsports when Wally Dallenbach took it to that car. So there laid the fate of...
How fast do I have to go? He wouldn't even pass me on the straightaway when I was doing 183, and then I let him go, and I'm doing 188, 186, 187. He's pulling away. This always bugged me about this game. They'll run behind you at 182 and don't seem to be able to pass you unless you literally hand it to him in the corner, and then go 4
There,
or 5 miles an
yeah.
hour faster and they're gone.
To a fight for 7th place.
I swear the first season I kept up with the draft in like 50 in flat base cars, and there's one person behind me who's a mile back. I don't even know if it's worth waiting on him.
So I do actually have a question for you.
I got one for you then, but you go ahead.
Alright, so are we doing a Legends pack?
I'm not.
A Legends?
No, I'm not.
That was one of those deals, Benny, where
It's one of those things, if somebody makes that sort of stuff, I'll add the functionality to make it a little easier to make a whole pack or whatever. Like, as I told you, I still want to do, and there isn't a way to do this yet without really screwing around with values, but and you can do it, but it would be a little bit extra work. But I still want to get to where you could do a pack that's literally one driver and it's every year of their career versus themselves. Because that'd be funny. But you know, you can say I'm the #1, you know, Tony Stewart fan, and then like Tony Stewart's car every year that he ran in his career and stats from every year of his career. Simulate it, see what happens, see what Tony does versus himself. Like that's the sort of stuff that I want to make possible, but you have to be able to change the names right now because it won't let you do 2 people with the same name.
Now, what I was getting ready to say is, like, say we do a Legends pack, and like, for instance, a Bobby Allison car. You know, we can put his 12 Coca-Cola car in there, or his 88 Gatorade car that he raced for Dyguard, or his Miller Lite car that he raced for Dyguard.
What are you getting at?
I kind of want to make a Legends pack, doing the paint schemes.
Go ahead. I ain't stopping you.
And I mean, if people would care for it, and you know,
I would push you to like, if you wanted to do that, rather than picking out the schemes, literally take somebody's best season statistically. Maybe not their best points finished necessarily. You might have to look a little deeper than that and be like, what was their best average finish over a season? That paint scheme.
Okay.
That would be, I think that's just a good starting point, personally, but I don't know.
Well, I you know, I think, you know, everybody should have, you know, that's like, I would paint Dale Earnhardt's pink K2 car just to put it in the game.
Yeah, I mean,
put it on a Ford Thunderbird.
There's a yellow.
You know.
Only a couple people in pit though. We'll get caught up.
You know, like,
yeah,
do something just wacky and different.
Yeah, I mean, heck, I was joking with KG when I did the test drive Evil Destruction video with him on the paints and that we'd make a pack. And I mean, I was half joking. I might do that sometime, but it'd be basic, like slapped together. So, I mean, there'd be plenty of silly stuff.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Grove got a flat. Oh, he collected Waltrip. Actually, Waltrip saved him. Oh, the 43 was coming in hot. I wonder if he slammed into Zorro.
Nah, jeez. I will never know.
I think he did. Alright, well, we made it to halfway on fuel.
I would take 2 left sides.
For the track position? 2 lefts and take 2 rights. My right front was wearing, I know because they said about it. Look out, they're parked there. Uh-oh. They have a jam up. I'm going to get extra spots. They're still jammed up. I forgot that can happen in pit road in this game a lot. I mean, 04 still has pit issues, but not as often.
Yeah, Dover is horrid about it.
It started me in the wrong gear. I freaking hate that.
Looking for his first victory, Ernie Irving, and doing a nice job today. Back to Dale Earnhardt, by the way. Elliott has now dropped back to 14th place. while Ernie Irvin
Go ahead, Helen.
up in 7th.
Don Bill Elliott, Paul, changing the rear end housing is something that the mechanics would prefer not to do. Of course, the driver also, because when you change that, you don't always get it back exactly. Sometimes it takes a little bit of adjustment to get the car handling.
My question for you, I almost forgot to ask. If you're 6 years younger than me, how did you become a Neil Bonnet fan and an early 90s, late 80s fan of NASCAR?
You don't want to run the car into the ground. You got
Well,
to figure out what the pace is going to be.
Well, that's exactly what he's
that's an interesting story.
I know, that's why I asked it. Well, I don't know this. I figured it'd be.
And you'll notice that Earnhardt goes in the corner,
So,
goes down low.
as a kid, my grandmother would, as a small child, would put me in front of the TV to watch NASCAR. So I was hooked. And she was a Rusty Wallace fan.
Yep.
Yeah, hardcore Rusty Wallace fan. So I had to pick somebody, and happened to be Jeff Gordon. Luckily enough.
Okay.
That
went well, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it did. Especially in 2002 when Jeff Gordon had that drought, and he moved Rusty Wallace out of the league. Man. Anyway. So I started watching old NASCAR races, and really I just found Neil interesting because the way his driving style was, his mannerisms, really I just became a fan of his, to be honest. And looking back on these old races gives me some insight to his life. Because really, you know, the Fox thing that they done for Neil was quite interesting. You know, they had David on there, they had Kristen on there, they had Susan. Like, they went into detail, and I just find him interesting as a person. Him being friends with Earnhardt, him driving for the guy on the screen now in the race that we're watching currently. So I mean, his career is he should have more wins, especially with what equipment he had. And
yeah, and I mean, you take injuries out of the equation, like,
you know, him driving for Ray Mock was a good fit. Him driving for Junior Johnson really wasn't, because Darrell had to open his mouth and insert foot into mouth. Really, that in itself, you know, just the generosity from him. You know, I feel like that Neil would give his shirt off his back to you, you know, if you need it.
Yeah, I got you.
And that's why I started studying 70s, 80s, 90s. I was younger than my daughter, like 2-3 years old, and my grandmother would take me to these diecast places, and this dude was pulling drivers off the pins, and I was like, I know who that is, I know who that is. And he brings me a Richard Petty car, and I'm like, that's Richard Petty. And he's like, this kid is too damn smart. Like, granted, I don't know Xfinity guys. You know, granted, I don't know Truck Series guys or ASA or late model or anything like that. But when it comes to Cup, that's my cup of tea.
Yeah, as a kid, like, I used to memorize all the Cup guys to where you could give me a sponsor, you could give me a car number, you could give me a driver, and I'll tell you the manufacturer and then the other things. Or it was to the point like I would literally just go through the numbers and be like, alright, 0 is this, 00 is this, 1 is this, 01 is this. and just I could rattle them off. Whether, you know, and if it was like, there was no 0 that year, you know, whatever. Like, I was really good at that for a long time. I didn't realize last night I got past this guy. I only latched on to him because I could keep up with him, and I figured we'd go faster than me being by my damn self. But
yep, go out now. Just drive around you.
Yeah, no, he was slow. Again, you're behind, so. Oh, that wasn't even for a position anyway. That was lapper. Well, that would be why he was slow.
Oh. That was dumb.
You can just watch it. Doesn't make any difference where he goes. Plus, the air's not
24th, then it, man.
Yeah.
The only lost like in spot.
Take a look at that machine and see how stable.
I think you would have probably made up more if you would have took the 2 lefts.
But you take a look at like Dale Earnhardt's car, and now this number 4 of Irvin. It's just sitting right there like
nobody really asked me that question because
let's go back up to the front of the field.
You know,
this is the fight for 3rd place. Jeff
nobody really seems to want to know or care to know.
Fight for 3rd.
Yeah, just I mean, it was just one of those like. There's got to be a reason you're into that old stuff. I'm junk here.
Has passed several cars to get up behind Jeff Bodine. Looks inside Bodine, starts to look inside, decides to fall into the corner.
J-U-K. Okay, let me try that again. J-U-K.
That guy, for example, will drive a Ninja.
This is why I'm struggling. My equipment's still like 50s most of the races that I have it.
Yeah.
I could build a new chassis yet. That's one thing I could start.
So Schrader now is in 3rd.
Yeah. That would be a half-bad idea.
Yeah, but it's gonna take. If I use all my money, it's gonna take 6 races, which is a while. I gotta leave something though, because I got 2 races till that's done. I got 1 race till that's done. I mean, I can still sell one of the junk ones, you know. We'll take a chance.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's like, you know, one of my favorite drivers from back in the 60s is Fred Lorenzen. Just constant, consistent. AJ Foyt, Kelly Yarborough. Hell, 70s and 80s would be Neil, 90s would be Gordon, 2010s would be Kyle Larson, really.
Yeah. I mean, I was Gordon growing up. I remember even as a young child, like I have very vivid memories of seeing him run the Babe Ruth car in the Busch Series before he came to Cup as a kid. And like, I know I was super young, but I remember seeing him run that and hearing people's appreciation for his driving style and like how quick he was learning and all this stuff. And so I latched on to him before, like, very little.
So, funny story about that. So, before Bill Davis moved to High Point, he was in Thomasville.
He was a what?
And
in Thomasville?
Bill Davis. Yeah, he was in Thomasville, North Carolina. So, because my grandparents still live in the same house, but Bill Davis is gone now. They live like 5 minutes from Bill Davis's old shop, from the 2002 Daytona 500 winning car came out.
Yeah.
So I went up there when I was a kid. I got to meet.
Well, we got the bonus.
Tommy Baldwin. When he was up there, got to see the 500 winning car, the trophy, all that. So back to what I was saying, when they were in Thomasville, when Jeff Gordon was racing the Baby Ruth car, Mark Martin was also driving for Bill Davis Racing, and they split that ride. This was 1990. So
yeah,
this
it was when it was before Baby Ruth. It was blue and white.
Yeah, Carolina
Dealers, not Dodge, Carolina Dealers or something.
Yeah. Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon split
Ford
that
Dealers.
ride.
Carolina Ford Dealers. That's the one.
Yes. Hang on a second.
Paul, the Elliott car is handling very poorly. One piece of equipment they have on board his car that no one else has today is an onboard
dead last. I don't know. I might be fast enough to battle. We'll see.
Yeah, it is the 1991. It's 91.
Yeah.
But
no, I could have told you that. I didn't
is-
realize that's what you were looking for.
There was a car even before then from 1990, and I actually have one of the big ones. Number 67 Outback Pontiac.
Yeah.
That erased. But back to the Bill Davis situation.
I got chopped
So when Bill Davis ran that shop out of Thomasville, Mark had his own Xfinity Series team.
Yeah, the number 60.
Yes, it was ran out of the same shop.
Yeah. I knew that.
And then Bobby Labonte came in, and when Mark sold his team to Roush, Labonte came in and they got that number, the 22, from Junior Johnson, because he sold one car off, had the 11 up until 95. So
I thought Bobby ran the 44 in Busch like his whole time.
yes, he did. And then Terry ran some of the 44 car. Justin ran the 44 car. So
well, I thought
that
you
was
said
out
22 or 11. Both.
No. Bobby ran the 22 car in '93 when he came.
We're going around. He's against the wall. It's Justin Labonte. Speaking of.
You had to speak it into existence, didn't you?
No, you spoke. You were talking about it.
Anyway, so that shop is still that shop of Terry's still exists in Archton, and that's how close I live to like Bill Davis and the old Labonte shop. Who else is around here? Timmy Hill's team, truck team, is in Thomasville. Brian Vickers' old Xfinity team before he signed with Hendrick, CV Products. Heard of those guys?
I don't know.
His dad runs that place. Well, it was CV Products. Yeah, so I grew up in racing.
Yeah, I got you.
And then being a crew chief, I was an actual crew chief for a Challenger division over here at Caraway Speedway. So, and then worked on 602 modifieds, asphalt modifieds, not dirt modifieds. So I'm working my way up the ladder.
I got you.
And then who else? Oh, Rick Ware. Yeah, before they moved to Morgan.
The car is loose, whether it's tires or whether they'll make a wedge change, and now on the back, we see that they are making a wedge change on the suspension.
That's how I got into it, because of my grandmother. I mean, I'll watch anything with motors and wheels, or boats, for that matter, airplanes. Racing's racing to me, you know, it's all the same. See, there's the notches. You can see on Dale's car in the video there, where the damn notches were. For the exhaust for the actual car, for the production model.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you look
I mean,
down
I didn't
towards
see
the
it, but
bottom.
I trust you. You're talking about the passenger side, right?
Yeah, it's on both sides.
Well, the driver's side, they actually have the exhaust that, like, I thought they only had it on the one side back then. So I pit lap 8, so split the 25 minus 8, 17 split in half is 8.5.
Damn, there ain't no damn luminous that you sent me a picture of. Parody.
16, 17.
There's one there, but it doesn't show the rear.
been a fairly clean race. Everybody's tucked in nice and neat.
Crap.
Also seen a lot of
I didn't mean to
single-file running
door
on
him.
this thing. Let's go down to Gary Gerald again.
Why did you have to door the poor man?
I don't know. I tried to slide drop. I thought it was quick. No, I didn't think it was there. I didn't think it was going to go up the hill that much. I thought it'd stick a little better.
We watch Schrader and anticipate a stop by him. We're coming up on the 60th lap. How far do you think he can carry?
I'm going to show the end of this race once we're done this one in the game. But the real race here, you guys have over there somewhere. I'm going to show the end of it. We'll skip ahead. But it's pretty silly ending, I will say. It's entertaining, but for not so great reasons in some respect.
Kenny Schrader, the only one still out there, and he's still being chased by Jeff Bodine.
Damn, there ain't no really good shots of Dale's car from the rear.
I got one. I do have one. I'd have to dig it out, but I have one. He's on pit road. But I have the, like, because I wanted to get the quick lube thing, because I don't have that on the back of his car yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Mr. Because it wasn't on the car early season, and that's the only thing I had for reference. Beginning of the season, it was just good wrench.
I think I may have one. Hang on.
He hit the wall, I can see. And the death wall was back sure.
They have put 1 can of fuel in. They clean the windshield. It will be only a 2-tire change. They are finishing the fueling of the car, holding the car to the last fuel in the
Trying to remember where I put everything out.
With a 15-second stop for Kenny Schrader, 2 tires being changed on that car. They decided they wanted to get her out back into the action as fast as they could.
And we saw Jeff Bodine go by in the 11 car. He now is the leader on this race. He has not pitted yet. There's Bodine coming off turn 2. He's yet to pit. So
Means getting
be interested
past.
to see what kind of strategy he will use.
Jeff Bodine.
Give me what means.
Bodine is probably somewhere within 3 or 4 laps.
That's what
make a stop as well. And that should throw the lead
Ken Squire called him.
Darrell Waldrop, who currently runs in 2nd place behind Bodine. Johnson's car takes another lap, cruising down the straightaway and looking pretty solid as well.
Yeah, but Paul, they won't be able to stay out much longer because there's no car can get an awful lot longer or better mileage than the other cars do, so he'll be in pretty quick, or the remainder of them will be.
We talked about Dale Earnhardt and what a gamble he took when he changed 4 tires. If all the cars have to pit before the caution flag should come out, then Earnhardt would have a tremendous advantage.
Damn it, I did not want to load Gimp.
All the other competitors, 2 tires.
Shit.
Here comes Bodine in pit road.
Bodine on the
Green
pit road
flag
now.
stops. No manufactured cautions. No stages. And you got pit strategy after a full run. 2 tire stops. 4 tire stops. This is why we don't need stages, or at least we don't need a freaking caution at the end of them. We can keep stages, but we don't need a damn caution.
No, not really. I think we just need
I
to
hate
go back the way it
pit
was.
strategy these days. It's literally, oh, we could go about 60 laps on tires, and the stage is 80 laps, so we're just going to pit at 40 and not get on old tires and not have fun racing at any point. Whereas if it was all the way to the end, you'd have some people splitting. If there was no yellow at the end of the stage, you'd have some people split it to try to get the best stage finish possible. You'd have some people go long to worry about the whole race. You'd have 2 tires, you'd have 4 tires. You'd have, like, some of those guys that pit at 40 would take 2 and then go as long as they can on the rest. You'd have all kinds of freaking strategies. The whole damn race would be entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
I could rant about it all day.
Yeah, I don't like the stage racing.
I just don't like
Hang
the
on a
yellow
second.
on it. And how many points a stage gets. Like, a race win is so important, but for actual race win points, you can win a race after struggling the first 2 stages. You can pull Jeff Gordon at Martinsville, come from 4 laps down, win the damn thing, and get less points than, like, the next 8 people behind you. I can't
Check
look at it.
your,
I can't. I'll check it later. I can't look at it now. But like that's it drives me nuts how you could just get beat in points. Like you race win and you still lose points to everybody because your stages sucked or something. Like it's stupid. It's so dumb.
Oh yeah.
Let's put emphasis on winning and then take it away immediately.
Let's check in now with Jerry Punch.
Yeah, okay, the win locks you into the playoffs, but like if you're in the playoffs.
Barry, what else you do with the car during the pit stop?
I don't know. Well, no, because, okay, let me rephrase that then. You finish bad in the stages and you finish second in the race, you could still have, like, the 15th place, or 15th best points on the day. It's mathematically possible to do that, which is ridiculous. 12th or whatever.
It's either you finish top 5 consistently, or, you know, you don't finish well at all. You know.
What I'm saying is you could finish top 5 consistently, but do poorly in the stages, and like do your strategy based on the race, not the stages, and you finish top 5 every week, and you still get 15th to 20th place points every week because of other people getting stage points.
Yeah, and I think that's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. That was my whole spiel. What I was getting at there.
I mean, like, I understand why NASCAR ain't going to go back to the old format.
I don't care about that. I mean, I'd rather get rid of the playoffs and get rid of the one race decides it thing, but, like, just like the two things I want: more points for win, less points on the stages, or just up the points for the whole race for everybody. Like not 40 for a win, but 80 for a win, so that the stages mean a little bit less.
Yeah.
Make the gaps 2 points a spot or something, and then no cautions on stages. That's it. That's all I want. And then a little bit more for winning the race. That's it. Oh, I'm getting speed. No, I'm not. That's way later than I thought it was. I probably should have done 2 tires there. I don't need 4.
Gives you an idea of the speed here. Looking down to the inside there, you just see as Earnhardt starts to get a fender alongside.
The nice car.
As he comes up to pass
What,
Richard
my paint?
Petty, who's running down in the field.
I didn't do the replacing or anything fancy.
Really got a dial to get through that one.
I just go to the ATA car. I swear the pit crew makes mistakes more often from the in-car, and maybe that's old superstition, but when they make mistakes from the in-car, they're animation glitches, and I swear it's worse. Or happens more often, one of the two.
Richard Petty's got that mask on. He does that because, Benny, he said that he thought that the fumes
I'm
from the other
way
cars
dead
were gone.
last. I know I pit later than them, but jeez. I was 40th when I pit, or well, not when I pit, but when they started pitting. I thought I was. Now we got 5 laps on these tires. Yeah, I should have taken 2. I mean, I see 2 of the positions way up there, maybe 3 of them, but they're way up there. So they got to be off pace on all tires for me to have a shot.
The sun gets into their face as we get to the last laps of this race. How many guys make this kind of planning?
Well, not too many, because as a driver behind,
but I was ahead of them earlier.
Hate this shot. So you see how dark it is looking through the windshield? When you're a race car driver behind Richard Petty, you can't see anything, and you're dependent upon looking through his windshield to see what's up in front.
Oh, here's one for you. Do you know that Chad Little car that just got past Falcon?
His rear window through his windshield down the road, and you can
Sir? Oh God.
Which one? The green one?
No, the orange and white car. Chad Little. 19.
Yes.
Bullseye barbecue sauce sponsorship.
Yes.
Do you know later in the season the sponsor actually changes, but they didn't change the paint scheme at all?
That I did not know.
Yeah, he had, I don't know how many races, but he had Pelco as a sponsor. I don't know what the heck that is, but PLCO sponsored him for at least Michigan. I'm gonna end up dead in the freaking last. We were just running better. But the damn pit stop took so long. With that mistake. Oh, wait, did they not make a mistake? They made a mistake under yellow. Then what the heck? Why am I so far back?
runs in second, followed by Schrader. Ernie Irvin started in 30th. Was able to work his way up to the front of the field. There's the fight Back
Just
with
gonna
Kenny
have to
Schrader
last
and
instead
Ernie
again.
Irvin. It's a fight for third
This is
place.
the struggle with
One
the career
yellow
mode,
flag
man. This
with
is
Terry
nuts.
Labonte.
I don't
Blew
remember it
his
being this
engine
bad.
early in the race,
Not in
but
the
other
3
than that,
anyway.
it's been a
I know
smooth and a
04 is
very
not
fast
this
run. Let's go to
bad. You
Gary
struggle
Irvin.
like
No.
half the season. You have a couple races, road courses, and Texas and super speedways. Even in the default setups, you can do stuff. But this one, I don't think I ever tweaked the setups as a kid. I think I just struggle bus till I got my car upgraded enough.
Right now, pretty good battle shaping up for that spot. Does that concern you?
Well, Ernie's running real good, and I figure it'll be a fight there at the end.
Does the pace that Earnhardt is setting concern you at this point? The fact that he's been so dominant out front?
Well, no, he run like that here last fall. I figured he'd run like that today.
Just hope that maybe something happens that'll get you in that spot.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, Richard Proof, the team manager. Still a lot of time, so there's still a lot of optimism, Paul.
Ernie Irvin
Dizzy.
stretches back just a little bit now as we take a look at that number 25 Chevrolet of Kenny Schrader. But Ernie Irvin's got that old working pretty good today. He's really giving that car a nice ride.
Too much.
He was up on
I
the
stayed in
back
throttle
bumper
too
Ken
long.
Schrader a moment ago. Now he fell back 10 or 15 car lengths. I don't think he's having a problem, or Schrader has picked up some speed or found a better groove around the racetrack.
I saw you looking down there. Didn't seem like there was any traffic that they were messing with.
So that's the thing the driver loves about this
I don't
racetrack
remember that
is
being
it is
solid.
so wide and the corners are so long that the driver can make a huge difference here. He can look around and find a better way around the racetrack and make his car go faster. You know, the crew doesn't have to change anything.
Oh, did Harvick blow up at the end? I could have passed him.
You know, that's especially
I would have got one spot.
when you think about it, because of the fact that they have had very little practice time, very little opportunity to set up the car. What we're seeing here today is, for the most part,
Yeah, I
driver
don't know.
skill. Exactly. 84 laps complete. It's been Earnhardt
was
most
running
of the way. He only dropped out of the lead when he made his
40th.
stop
Yeah,
for 4
I was
tires.
40th
A very long 28
after
second
82,
stop,
and then he
paid
hit
off,
the
sitting
wall,
back
and then
in
I
front.
had a big gap on them, and we still somehow lost that gap and the spots.
The
Just in the pit
race record
cycle.
here held by Benny Parsons set back
I should have just pit with them or taken 2 when I pit, or both.
miles an hour.
And notice, Paul, only one car has fallen out of the race so far. Now that's really something.
I'll set up for next time, and then this is gonna be the end of the stream. We're gonna watch the end of this race. I'm gonna jump ahead. If our tire carries on happy, well that's too bad. Maybe do faster pit stops, and you won't be on happy.
That close to being last.
Maybe be a better pit crew member.
That's what I'm saying.
That you don't want to do this early is get a lap down, because it really and truly
Worth that
becomes
price to
an uphill
overhaul?
struggle the rest of the
It's
way.
not even worth it.
Earnhardt leads it. Jeff Bodine runs in second, followed by Schrader, then Ernie Irvin.
This is the only thing I hate about this is it's so hard to see what. So that goes to a 52, or if I overhaul, it goes to a 54. I might as well just fix this one and sell this one.
Yeah. Darrell Waltrip is ninth, and Davey Allison has moved up
Sell
into
the
10th
3.
place.
Harry Ganson,
Dale.
11th. Sterling Marlin, 12th. Alan Kowicki, 13th. Bobby
Got
Hillin,
to.
14th. Bill Elliott, 15th. And
Overhaul,
Mark
not
Martin
overhaul,
is the 16th
repair.
place car. So Earnhardt, if he should pass Bill Elliott, would have only
2
14
races real
cars in
fast.
the lead lap with him.
So we can use
Anyway,
good
the track that is as
freaking
challenging as Atlanta International Raceway is, would you want to
Man,
run with
modifier
somebody
car.
at this point in the race, or you just want to try and get your own pace and let it sort out on your own?
Well, you want to find your own pace, but you have to be concerned that your pace is fast
No
enough
drafting, but
to
that's
be
okay.
up with the leader.
And that's what
Obviously,
I'll race
no one
next
now can stay with Dale Earnhardt, so they're all concerned about their
For those
pace.
watching the
It's too
stream,
slow
I'm probably
because
not going to
guy's
do this in
driving
the
away.
stream. I might play it
Earnhardt out in
in
front, but should we
Discord
see
again.
a situation
I'm
like
drafting
the
for
Daytona
Richmond, so that's
500,
fine.
we may be down to something like a
But
photo
usually I
finish.
play and stream this in
In that
Discord.
case,
I don't
everybody
usually
prepare
stream
to check in
this.
with Jerry Fox.
Just because nobody tunes
Well,
in
actually, it's not
usually.
a photo finish, it may be a video finish. In the NFL, they have their version
It
of
is
this
what it
replay.
is.
Likewise,
Yeah, it
here
is
in
what it is.
NASCAR, they
No
have
deal.
their
If you guys
version.
want this
And what we
streamed
have is
more,
Timmy Arp here
like,
sitting up
say
in the
so. Let
scorer's
me know.
booth. I'm in the
I'll stream it on
infield.
Twitch.
He has a
But
very specialized camera here that's shooting
otherwise, I'm
across
just
the
gonna
start-finish
play it when I
line.
feel like playing
Timmy
it.
is watching every lap as it come by.
So
See
we're
the
gonna
cars
go
zipping
ahead
by here in the
and
start-finish line. That's also pit road here. If NASCAR has a problem with the finish of the race, a photo finish or a video finish, or even a caution flag, some guy saying, "Well, I want
So,
green car."
all right.
Saw Richard Petty go behind the wall earlier, but they
I'm
were able
watching
to get
too
the
far
car.
ahead.
Remember, there wasn't much speed between
More time than we got left. I'm assuming that you're good. You can go the rest of the way, even though it's a
team. When they're going to hit,
So Bodine's leading this thing. Earnhardt second. Schrader, Morgan Shepherd, Ernie
Mr.
Irvin.
Bodine, look out, because Dale Earnhardt is on the charge.
So
He's
Earnhart's closing in.
He's
I
about
said it like he
5-6
said it.
seconds sitting back.
Earnhart's
Bobby
closing
Hill's got
in
the
with
watch on.
on
He's been
Bodine.
gaining as much as a half-second a lap in our booth crew here. Fran Leonard, Jeremy Shaw, Greg Felding, Mike Hadley. Felding's been running the time calculations to the end
Oh,
of the
that's
race.
interesting. Rusty Wallace, the race I'm watching at Steers Point. Rusty Wallace has white numbers.
Yeah, he has white numbers for a chunk of the season.
As I mentioned a little bit ago, he can see the down periods as the drivers are able
to be one heck of a
All right, so Earnhardt starts running him down, running Bodine down.
So it's filtering the sun a little bit, even if they got a little. Hey, that's a big wiggle.
Pretty quickly, as you see, he's there now already. Just jumping ahead a little bit.
Bodine still working that right rear tire hard. Earnhardt
2.5 seconds. Not 2.5 seconds no more.
No, I jumped way up.
Earnhardt trying it up high.
Look at how wide the grooves are back then, guys. Like, this is not.
And the different camera angles, we don't even get this.
Yeah.
Earnhardt can see the smoke coming off of Jeff's right
And a wide enough shot that you can see what the heck's going on, and they didn't zoom in to look at the freaking paint on the. Look at the smoke coming off the right rears.
Both of them spoke as they come down.
Look out!
And the yellow flag comes out. The yellow flag is out as they come to the line.
Earnhardt's going way up there. God, they're killing the tires. Up.
Yeah, you're delayed. You're delayed, Falcon. Don't forget.
Boy, that's as good a race as you're going to see.
But yeah, they were smoking the right rear. When is the last time you've seen somebody smoke a right rear tire just from driving it that hard in NASCAR?
Maybe except Kyle Larson, but that's about it.
I don't even know. They don't get smoke off the tires much anymore. So yellow comes out. Rusty blew up. Earnhardt was about to take the lead and win the thing off Bodine pretty much because he was so much faster.
They're just awfully late in the race to be doing that.
Let's see.
He'll be pit.
10 laps to go when the yellow came out.
10 laps to go it was. Now it's 9 this time by.
Stay on the racetrack.
And a good break for Morgan Shepherd and Ken Schrader, the third and fourth place runners, as this will give them a chance to close in on the leader.
How that 11 car was a threat for the next 4 years, and then they just went to shit.
Will they wait and copy what
So pit road was closed there. That's why they didn't come in right away.
We're just going to have to wait with everybody else, Paul, as this crew stands on the wall under this dramatic late race yellow.
They're in the pits. They're coming in the pits, all of them.
Most of the field.
I love Benny losing his mind. No pit speed.
Right behind them. They're going to come in together. Of course, that's
Oh, Jesus.
Bodine comes in to make his stop.
Okay, that does still say frozen foods on the back. Alright, good to know. That's what I put on the back, and that's what I thought it said, but I didn't know. See Earnhardt's car in the back, it just says Goodwrench. It doesn't have the Mr. Goodwrench Service Plus or whatever on it.
Goodwrench Chevrolet changing 4 tires on the Budweiser Ford.
8 laps to go. We're under yellow. We're certainly going to see green before the end of this race. Morgan Shepherd may be on his way to win number 3. He's won at Atlanta before. He's positioned well now.
Earnhardt gets out in front of Bodine.
Let's see where they'll position relative to Morgan Shepherd as they come up into the field. Shepherd stayed out.
And remember, under the caution flag, which we're cautioned right now, the faster cars get the outside lane.
So Morgan Shepherd didn't pit
the tires on there really fresh.
in the 15 here in the Motorcraft car.
Right now, Paul.
And got back in the lead lap when this caution flag.
Can Morgan
And
Shepherd hold back to
sorry, so they take the green here. I'll let it play out. 6 laps to go. Kwiatkowski jumps the damn start.
Morgan Shepherd, the leader.
Yeah, he stayed out. Kwiatkowski jumps the damn start with 5 laps to go to get his lap back, or 6 to go.
Comes up high and gets
you blame him?
6 laps to go, man. Stay out of the leader's shit.
Kwiatkowski not a factor in this run. He's in 8th place. Shepherd gets past him.
Oh, spin.
Kwiatkowski just pulls over.
Yeah, now watch.
Oh, good lord.
Now watch.
And the yellow comes out again.
But the leaders didn't catch the caution flag. They've got the race back all the way to the line. Let's see.
Bobby Hillen, they're the leaders.
David. Nice job, Bobby Hillen.
Bodine tapped Hillen, causing that one. Yellow is out.
So here's where the mistake is.
To the line.
And the 7th car is trying desperate to get a lap back. Kwiatkowski trying to pass Morgan Shepherd to get the lap back.
Oh, boy, do you believe this? Bodine comes to the, or Shepard comes to the line as the leader.
So Kawicki let Shepard go.
Get the lap back.
He jumped the start, then he let, or sorry, Kawicki jumped the start, then he lets Morgan Shepard go for the lead as he should have. And then Morgan does not let up to let Kawicki get his lap back.
Do I blame him? Nope.
Yeah, alright, I'm just not going to say anything to the end of it there.
And Jeff Bodine has to back off the gas, and Ernie Irvin goes by on the outside.
Did Bodine clip him?
Like to be intimidating him.
All right, let's take a look at this. Bodine.
Granted, Bobby Hill's a lap car. Yeah, Bodine turned him.
There's Bodine.
But Bodine's a lead lap car trying to race hard, and Hillen's a lapper.
He definitely got him good.
Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Watch the end of this race. I ain't going to say anything till it's over.
All eyes will be on 15 and 3. 11's in there.
This is like 3 laps to go or 2 laps to go or something.
Pace picks up.
We'll see.
2
laps to go.
2 laps to go in this race. Green flag is out. Can Shepard hold on? They stay above Kulwicki. Shepard tries to get around him. Earnhardt sees the opening on the inside and forges his way past. Earnhardt picks up the lead. Shepard drops into second place. They split out of Kulwicki.
And there goes Earnhardt.
Yeah, but did you see what happened though?
Shepard closes down though. Shepard's not going to get this one up.
Kawicki held up.
Kawicki drove Shepard up the hill into turn 1. If he'd have left him go for that lap, that get his lap back, I think Morgan wins this race. Maybe. It would have at least been a hell of a battle. And there's still more yet. Just watch this finish because there's still some craziness here. There's some fun.
It didn't work. Will it work today? He works his way through 3 on to turn 4. The Chevrolet of Dale Earnhardt now begins to wind up for the final time. And Earnhardt picks up the checkered flag as everybody scrambles in a battle across the line to finish this race. But it's Earnhardt that makes the difference as he
just watch. They go to a replay here. This is good.
What a move he did make up in turns 1 and 2, didn't he, Bobby?
Boy, that was a gamble, Benny. I'm telling you, he just said to himself, hey, the only gamble I had, he went right for the bottom, cut across, and he just got enough help from Kawicki to get the win.
Oh, boy.
And Morgan waits for Kawicki there. They don't show it though.
He gets past Morgan Shepard's Ford on the first corner of the
Poor Morgan.
As Shepard goes
He should have let Kawicki get his lap back. That was it. That was all it was.
Earnhardt saw the opening low.
I think Kawicki shouldn't have
Agreed.
drove him as hard.
Agreed, but he wasn't happy. He let him go the first time, and then Shepard could have let him have the lap back and repay the favor. So Kawicki said, well, you won't let me go, then I'll run my own damn race, and good luck to you.
Which I think was kind of shitty.
It is, but it's tit for tat, man. You just said 2 minutes ago, I don't blame him for racing him for the lead, for the lap back. Now you're saying this was dumb.
But like at the same time, it's
watch
like,
this.
Coming across the line. They get together. The 25 car of Ken Schrader, the 6 car of Martin get together. But Martin, I think,
Jesus Christ.
Kenny Schrader shoving the 4 car down the straightaway. Shoving the 4 car.
He's got his like wheels off the ground.
Practically.
Shades of Dale Earnhardt at Twin Ring Motegi in '98.
Relief at one time, but I kept fighting it, and this old Chevrolet, this Goodwin Chevrolet came through. Our good luck charm worked good again today here in Atlanta. Stroh Souther from up in Richmond, along with his good luck charm and from the Special Olympics, and it pulls through. Everybody worked hard today. I thought I got by Bodine there, even we hadn't had a caution, and then we had those 2 cautions. I got worried about having time to restart, so I like to tell everybody back home hi, and thank the good Lord for a good race. We did good today.
Dale, that final pass with a couple laps to go, when the caution came out, did you think you were going to have any trouble getting by Morgan Shepard?
Well, I didn't know really. I just knew I was going to do something, and they opened up a pretty good hole on the bottom, so I just went for it. I just want to see this thing stick down there, and we got by out there, and it was, you know, no contest then. We, you know, it's just smooth sailing then.
We talked about the disappointment at Daytona after what happened down there. You said, hey, we went back and had a cookout with some friends and went out and went shrimping that night and had some good shrimp. What will you do tonight?
He said shrimping, not stripping.
As I feel. Just be looking forward to getting home to get to bed.
Dale Earnhardt, again, a great run here at Atlanta, winning the Motorcraft 500 on a great move inside of Morgan Shepherd with a couple laps to go. Let's go to Gary Jarrell standing by in the garage area. Gary?
Thank you, Jerry. Alongside here as the cars come in to go through tech is Morgan Shepherd. Morgan, if I can turn you toward this camera, I know there's got to be bitter disappointment. You won here 4 years ago on 86, and you're so
I kind of want to hear what he has to say.
That last stop with the yellow. You stayed out, and I know that you figured there was going to be a challenge, but I'm sure you were hoping for a different result.
Well, we knew about how fast you could go on fresh tires. You could run about 32.40, 32.50, and we was running about 32.70, 32.80 on our used tires there. And with just a few laps to go, I felt like we had a chance of holding them off the last few laps.
You had a problem that produced some heating, some overheating throughout the late stages of the race.
Yes, we blew a head gasket on our engine there, and it kept running hot, and we was kind of holding back. And on the restarts there, the engine was kind of down on horsepower. We couldn't pull off with it because it was running around 250 degrees.
I know you were not happy with Alan Kowicki in that late race incident.
No, that was the last lap. He was a lap car down on the inside. He should have let it, me and Dale have it out, but he run down in the corner side by side with me and shoved me up the track, and then of course Dale shot under him and made it easy for him.
I know perhaps it's easy for us to speculate and look ahead, tougher for you, but this bodes well. I mean, you've proved this a competitive team you're going to be heard from before this season's over with.
Well, we're starting to gain strength now. We're starting to get our Ford Thunderbirds in a lot more competitive situation. I feel like we're going to get stronger as the season goes. I'm just thrilled to death to be with the Motorcraft Thunderbird.
All right, well, we congratulate you on second. I know it's disappointing it wasn't in the
Now they show that Schrader finish again.
Paul Page.
Keeps him solid in the points as well. Because
Paul Page.
Right after this.
Now,
they showed no courtesy at all. Controversy at the finish of the
saying his wife's age.
Drivers around, you may have been literally
has won the race.
Yeah,
the sun starts to go.
The most versatile drivers around. He was kind of bemoaning the fact that with the rain, he was missing opportunities to be racing elsewhere. But as it turns out today, a lot of excitement in the final couple of laps here at Atlanta. And you've got to be tired because it's never before does anybody run so many green flag laps at this place.
Well, we don't, you know, we're a little tired. We could go run a midget race or something tonight still, though. But you know, our little Kodiak car ran awful good there. At the end, we didn't know whether to pit or not. And it's pretty hard to not do what Junior and the 11 car and the 3 car did. We came in with them, and you know, I guess we lost one spot in the pits getting blocked, and we got a couple at the end, so I think we wound up 4th, and we run 3rd to 5th all day, so I guess we finished about where we belong.
When you came across the finish line, it looked as if you may have been literally pushing the 4 car of Ernie Irvin across in that battle for position.
I wasn't really pushing him. I actually hit him as hard as I could because I was racing the 6, and the 6 was beside me, and Ernie was, I had a little bit of run on Ernie, so I figured as long as I hit him square, it wouldn't hurt anything, so I hit him as hard as I could, and it got us 4th.
We talked a little bit about the physical fatigue of all the green flag laps. One advantage, you run so quick, you didn't have to worry about a setting sun here at Atlanta. That's a little unusual.
Well, it really is. Usually at turn 3, when the windshield gets pitted up and the sun starts to go, it really gets hard to see down there. But, you know, today with so many green laps, I guess we only run like 14 yellow laps or something like that. So it was not a factor. We ran almost, sure it's the fastest race in the AR history.
Well, you've got yourself in a good position. You mentioned how consistent you were. You go to Darlington in a couple of weeks. Looks like the team is stabilizing, getting ready now to make a pretty good push as you really get into full stride in 1990.
Well, Daytona really hurt us. You know, we left there, we were playing fast enough, but we left there 40th in points. And then we had a 10th and a 3rd and now a 4th. And I tell you what, we got to attribute a major part of it to Frank Edwards, who's been with Hendricks Motorsports for a number of years. And he's our chassis man this year, and he's really got the car working good.
Now tell us truthfully, you got any racing going on tonight? You couldn't be.
I could be, but I don't have it. There's no place racing, but I could be real easy.
All right, Kenny Schrader, he's happy in the number 4 spot as we check in again with Jerry Punch.
Well, you know, we talked earlier about having possibly a photo finish.
Check how close this was.
We had a photo finish here for 4th spot. Now let's show you what happened. We'll see Earnhardt come across here in the video camera with Timmy Arp. Here's Earnhardt coming by. We split these pictures to get a half frame for time reference. Earnhardt has won the race. Looking for Morgan Shepherd to come by now. Morgan Shepherd is coming by. Here's the 15 car for Shepherd. He finishes in 2nd spot. And here comes the car number 4. Now this is the battle for 4th spot. Mark Martin, the car number 6 on the inside. Schrader on the outside. They're side by side. And here's the start-finish line right across here. You will take a look, and about 3 inches
My God.
nose on the Chevrolet Lumina in front of the Ford of Mark Martin. 3 inches separating here in the video camera, the 4th and 5th spot. It's visibly easy to see, and that's what NASCAR.
And he's shoving Irvin.
And look at the replay here and said, "Yep."
I've heard of pushing somebody, but damn.
I love it.
They had it today. Glad they had that system there.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream, guys. Falcon, thank you for joining and keeping the chat up. It's a lot easier to entertain and play games and do stuff when I have somebody to bounce off of. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you you having me.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry I forgot I invited you and then I forgot about it and I didn't like check that the time was okay or the day was okay or anything. And then you were like, "All right, I'm ready to stream." And I'm like, "What?" So my bad on that. But
no, like I told everybody around me, I was like, I'm gonna, be a part of the stream, and they're like, "Oh, okay," I was like, "All right, let AJ know I'm ready." Like, oh well, all right.
No, man, I didn't realize I said that already, so that was my bad. My memory is not great normally, and then with everything going on, the holidays and all that, so it was gone. So
yeah, the next stream I'll probably be on is released the 1990 pack. So
yeah, well that's gonna be a video, not a stream, but we'll do that up then. Maybe we'll do a stream too. I don't know. We'll see. But granted, when the 90 pack comes out, I'm gonna start my NT04 career, and that's gonna be probably my only stream and focus for a while. I mean, I'll be painting the 91 stuff in between, just so it could keep up. But when it comes time to game and relax, I'll be on Thunder 04 in the 90 pack. So look forward to that.
Yep.
Otherwise, appreciate everybody stopping in that did and chatting that did. So I hope you guys had fun, and maybe we'll do something like this in the future.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Yep. All right, guys. Catch you next time.